I got it.
Oh, we had to time it, right? That's what we were doing.
Yeah.
Easy enough. Sorry, so we should be live. Oh, I need to put the chat right.
On screen chat.
I want a hot screen. My laptop gets so dirty all the time.
I
Join the
wondered
club.
that as well, but then I realized, oh wow, if I sneeze and probably spit when I talk.
Very fair.
And it makes me a little like.
Well, mine's all dust.
Oh yeah, mine's fucking spotted. Coffee.
Mine's very
All
nasty.
sorts of shit on there.
You gotta get the. Have you seen the new roll of microfibers?
Yes.
I gotta find a spot in those.
Got me some Reese's going.
Big cups.
Big cups, Reese's
cups.
Pieces.
Wow.
I didn't do the creamies this time.
Take fives. Those are the hidden good.
The hidden gems.
Oh, they're so good, dude.
I don't think I've ever indulged on it on a take 5.
Gonna have to. You won't regret it.
Yeah.
Because I am all things Reese's.
I think we talked about this last time. We can put people in timeout for longer times.
Mm-hmm.
You can now.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, right off the rip.
Yeah, see my dad right there. What's up, Gus? My mouth is full.
Anything else?
Good enough.
Free party for a minute, and then
Sweet. Someone's big head.
take 5. Somebody's fucking melon.
Yeah. There we
Take 5. Nick Pausar. What is that? The
Yeah, see? My man knows.
it's like the pretzel one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Those Reese's do be hitting.
Wait, what ones did you get?
The Reese's Pieces.
Oh, in the,
big cup.
In the big cup.
Oh
Wild
wow,
take.
that's like
It's the peanut butter ratio.
Yeah, it's the Reese's inside of the Reese's.
so like your mouth can take a break from the chocolate and peanut butter while you're on the shell, but
Yeah.
then get hit with the peanut butter.
Mhm.
I get it.
Bigger bites.
It's firm peanut butter.
It doesn't matter how big the cup gets. It's still one bite.
Yep.
I have cheated on Reese's with Justin's.
With Justin. Oh,
Justin's.
Justin's,
So
yeah.
good.
It's like the
White package.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dark chocolate.
There's been other what's that called? Imposters from like
Many.
school
Yeah.
candies and stuff. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is this? I know what you're trying to do. I know who you.
Someone tried to
not
give me
gonna work.
healthy Reese's cups. Like
I've
like
heard of those
natural-
too.
I was like, no. This is
Do you,
What
want
do
a,
you-
do you want a Quest cup?
A Quest cup, yeah.
It's pure protein.
What do you think the most impostered candy is?
Ooh.
M&M's.
M&M's is a really good one.
Yeah.
Gotta be M&M's.
Jelly beans.
Right,
I know they're
because
old school,
are you
but-
gonna go like
Yeah,
Jelly
from
Belly?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Gummy worms.
Or I would say like peppermint, some sort of peppermint,
Who
right?
even makes the original peppermint candy?
Isn't it
Yeah.
like
There's no identifying marks on those.
I can picture?
Or is it
the-
like taffy? You know, like think about you everywhere you go, every tourist town you go, like is it some like
Right.
I
bullshit
guess there's
candy
no
store?
brand. Like there's no known brand. I guess
Of
Like, it's
taffy?
Like
I don't know.
that is the brand.
This is all salt water.
Yeah.
That's all I ever hear. Saltwater taffy.
Oh, so I guess what's the most branded?
In that case, I'm
Candy.
definitely going M&M.
Yeah, because M&M they'll cater to your bar mitzvah, your wedding, whatever you want. They'll put whatever you want on that
Any color shell.
little shell.
Yeah.
Or somebody will make it that way.
Right. Right, and that's the thing. You can get like third party M&Ms,
Correct.
like
That's
fake
right.
one. Yeah,
Every single pack of trail mix there ever was.
right. That's
They're
true.
not putting regular
Oh my
M&Ms.
God,
No,
there's so many.
no.
Yeah,
It's
All the
They use genuine M&Ms. Come on, man.
all the like cookies and the bake at home cookies that have M&Ms and shit in it. Yeah, those aren't.
hard shell candies.
Yeah, exactly.
ooh, Twizzlers. That's one I did not think of.
Licorice.
I mean, I guess. I just think
Twizzlers
of Red
didn't
Vine.
invent.
Red Vine's the only other knockoff I can think of, but
No, I do know like if you go into gas stations, like a lot of times it's just like a generic like
Right, there's the
Licorice.
the Cumbies brand licorice
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's true.
just some random knockoff.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up on my phone. I don't want these people
Yeah,
knowing any
yeah.
kind of personal information on
Diving
here.
in.
Keep that shit locked. How's that? You going
No,
write
that's
it
my
down on a piece of
Bluetooth. Don't need
paper?
that. Let's see. Verify it's me.
What do you got? The Pixel?
Yeah.
What is that?
What?
How do I do that to my computer?
Well, you don't. It's got the username and the password on it for you.
Ah, got it. Didn't see it. That's some very small text.
It's very small. Yes, it's for
Oh,
ultra
lame.
security.
Good guy.
Nobody is looking over your shoulder at that one.
I mean, I have a hard time reading it. So,
That's how you know it's good.
anybody want some Starburst sour gummies?
I need a rating.
Let's see what flavor. Let's go.
Purple.
What color is this?
Red. Go red with that.
Hmm.
What is it? Whatever the. Oh, what was the flavor? I'm sorry.
Berries. So, flavor. 8 out of 10. Sour level, like 2 out of 10. I wanted like more of that, like
Punch.
yeah.
Need that warhead punch.
Chewiness is nice
I need
too.
it to generate saliva, or it's not sour.
Yeah.
Very low citric acid.
Very, very low.
Good chewiness though. Flavor's not bad.
So, there you go.
I'll take
For
it.
everyone curious, which no one is.
Now that we're all smacking in the mic.
It's just.
Yep. Oh, perfect. You got that.
Yeah. So there's that, and then there's that.
Let's do this.
What's up, Sam? What's up,
Hello,
Sean?
hello.
Dobbins.
It's happening.
5, 4.
Red rope licorice.
Red Rope Licorice. Is that like a brand? Or is
No,
that
I just remember Wayne's World 2 was recently on in the humble abode.
I was going to say something
Wayne's
about
World
Wayne's
2.
World 2 when we were on the topic of M&Ms.
Oh my
I've
God.
never seen Wayne's World 2.
brown M&Ms or he wouldn't go on stage that night.
Oh my God. It's
Is
so
2
good.
worth watching?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
I've only ever seen the first one.
Oh my God. It's so good. Yeah. There's so many. Is it better than the first one?
No, really?
It's comparable. I wouldn't say it's
yeah, they're super close because there's so many good one-liners in part 2 as well.
Mhm.
So many good
in
sings.
the love interest.
Right.
The evil love interest.
Right. Oh
Christopher
my God, it's the
Walken?
best.
Come
It's so good. Like,
Hey, all right. Gotta watch it.
there's a part
You want me to say what?
that's
Like,
exactly.
I don't understand.
Hold on, what's going on with the chat? Why doesn't? Did you pop it out, or is it just?
It is popped out.
It's cutting off what people are saying. Let me see if I can fix.
Yeah,
Put it open.
interesting. Maybe pull it to the side a little bit.
It's not black today. You're not in night mode.
I don't know why.
Wait, that's really weird. You are other. Oh, never mind. Yeah.
something different.
Signed in. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Wayne Stock, yes. 2
it's-
is Wayne Stock.
Yep. Make sure you cross the T's and be sure to dot the lowercase J's.
There was this weird naked Indian.
Oh, it's because he's signed into a different account.
I was gonna say we're into the
So I need to. Where are you? Shook isn't kidding, man. It's so hard. Is he from here?
I don't know if his info.
Oh, because it's not. It's just like he uses something different where it like pops out of. It pops out of the thing. Let me bring this.
Oh yeah, if you bring that over and just scroll it over, and there should be a thing that says "pop out
Yeah,
chat."
that's what it is. All right.
Down towards the lower right. No, up, lower right of the. There should be like 3.
Oh, there it is. Disappeared. Boom.
There we go.
Huzzah.
Yeah, drag that sumbitch on over. There we go. Kinda.
Did he put the extension on this thing?
I don't know what he did.
Because let me tell you, it's still hard to.
Oh yeah, no, the extension's there. Yeah, it's right there, which is weird.
All right, we'll make it work with this.
Yeah, it's close.
We're good.
Pea party.
Tea party for sure.
Raph, hello?
Raph, how you doing? Ooh, I gotta pull up my news. Just get some. There's not really much news. Hyundai doing stuff.
Can't wait to hear about it.
There's your news. Hyundai doing stuff.
Hey, we're in week 2 of Cybertruck nonsense.
Oh God, still with that thing. People think it's like. I think I've just really come to the realization I don't mind the Tesla tech. I cannot stand Tesla people. Tesla people are the worst people.
100%. It's just the people.
It's like they make me despise everything about the brand.
It's like the South Park Prius episode. They all like fart into
The
wine
right,
glasses.
yeah. That's exactly.
That's Tesla.
And smell their own. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. They smell their own shit constantly.
What was I listening to? I heard a really funny thing. It was like Elon is good because he wants to save the world, but only if he can be the only one that saves the world.
Right. He doesn't want anybody else to do it.
Yeah, he's like. So in that case,
Yeah, he wants to be
he's
that
an asshole.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be that guy. I don't think you're that guy, Chief.
Not that guy.
You're
pal.
not that guy, pal. That's what it is. You're not that guy, pal.
What are you doing over there?
Trying to fix the time, but
Oh.
I was trying
Fine.
not to have this pop.
Toggle
We're
on and
really-
off the
we're,
shut
we're just
off
really early
automatically.
today. It's only 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Right on time.
Get rid of that, bring back the other thing. We good to go.
A lot of moving pieces here.
There we go.
A lot of moving pieces.
Yeah. Let me know if you want to.
Yeah. Yeah. How did shit? I forgot how we set that up. Does it automatically? No, it doesn't automatically.
No,
we
no, no. You just
we have to switch it to the main.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me hit record on that. Record on that. I'm good. No, we'll go on 1, 3, 2, 1.
I like that.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Corey.si.
Hello, I'm getting a spam phone call.
Dude,
Pick it up on air.
so many of those. I've just been picking them up and then muting it and just leaving them.
Google has a screen
Power.
call, so I can just screen it. They're not going to say anything, but
Yeah.
You have the weirdest phone, by the way.
why?
The Pixel?
No, just like when I call you, it does like the weirdest. Like, do you have like an auto receptionist or something?
No, but phone. No, if I didn't have a number saved, it'll just bump you to like a screening.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like very.
It probably won't do
confused.
that anymore because I actually have your number saved now. But before, like if someone calls and I don't have their number saved, it just
Yes, the computer talks.
someone else figure it
Yeah, I
out
was
for me,
like-
and then
I
I'll look at it later.
Gives them the. Nah.
No.
Yeah, you can't get through.
This week, Chuck is away on some family business. Shook probably has diarrhea. So he's not here. So we are going to play a game with some friends from the past who have been on past episode. Mr. Andy Lenz,
Hello.
Mr. Tim D, that Cape Kid.
What's up?
How you doing?
Not too bad. Good to be back.
Everybody good? Everybody feeling good today?
Yeah.
I think
I'm
so.
great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You know, it's been another trying week here in Rhode Island, New England.
Has it?
Bridges falling apart,
Flooding.
I was saying,
flooding,
had-
ripping
we had a-
roads right out from under us.
we had a hurricane in December. You know.
Right, hurricane in December, power outages everywhere. There's still people without power. Bunch of Maine people. Big shouts.
Bunch of maniacs.
You won't hear this because you don't have power to, but you know, we're fighting for you.
I wasn't
we're
here
we're
for it.
pulling for you. That's true. You were, yeah,
I wasn't here for it.
you were away.
I just kept checking the cameras at my house.
hmm
Never lost power, so
Didn't lose the house, which is also
didn't
good.
lose the house and came home and everything was dry. So I mean,
Played it. I will say it wasn't like while the incidents were happening, I wasn't like, wow, this is a crazy storm. It was just everything after the fact that I've been shown where I'm like, wow, that was a crazy storm.
The rain was heavy.
It's crazy. I was up in Foxborough and I'm like, yeah, it's raining. But I
It was
didn't
like overnight though.
Okay,
Like,
so
I
that's
left my
the-
window open all that night, and
Yep.
it was so bad.
turn into a fishbowl.
Oh yeah.
I'm on the Cape. Wind. buck wild.
Yeah.
Like I'm in granted, it's just steel construction, like build like warehouse.
Yep.
There was a few where I was like, "Is this building falling over?"
It's done. We're done. It's going. Yeah.
Doors ripping open. I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
this is a problem."
So on this week's episode, we're going to play a game. I was the host of the game last time. I think Corey's going to be the host of the game this time. So I'm going to get to partake in that. That'll be a little bit later on. We're going to cover some automotive news. Not many events happening this weekend or last weekend that I can recall. But, time's a ticking.
It's the off season.
It's, are we past the longest?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow it is?
21st, yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow is the longest
The winter solstice.
winter day. Once we get past tomorrow, while you're listening to this, let's get over that hump. It's all downhill from there. We're going to cover some automotive news and no events, but we'll kick it for a little while, see what comes up. We'll talk to you out there in the chat, whoever's listening, hanging out. We're going to give some stuff away for the B4B again because we have some lovely donations given to us by our pal Sam Dobbins from More Than More. He's really stepped up to the plate and he's ready to crank it in 2024. He gave us some stuff to give away, so that's cool. We're going to do that. And then, we want to thank everybody out there who subscribes to the B4B because you are what keeps this train going. This caboose is on the tracks. We're going down or up, side to side. Doesn't
We're
matter.
staying on the tracks.
Yeah,
That's important.
that's a plus.
We're staying on the rails, not off
right,
the rails.
Right. So big shouts to all of you. Go to our website, revivalmorning.com, if you want, where you can sign up for the B4B. I did finally put up the mystery T-shirt order. You can select your size, and we will send you a mystery T-shirt. Obviously, they're up there at a reduced rate, and you're going to get what we send you. How about that?
Have we had any nibbles yet? Any buyers?
We've had a bunch, yeah. I was quite surprised. I was honestly quite surprised.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, roll
Yeah.
the dice.
Roll the
So
dice.
it's like a T-shirt from a brand I want to support in my size.
Yep.
It's like whatever. It'll just be one of them.
Right.
Think how much easier it makes your life. You're like, I don't just one. Give me one.
One less thing to think about.
Yeah, well, I don't have to pick anything. Just one.
It's just, right. I like shirt, size. That's it.
Yeah, it's really just size because it's only T-shirts, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just size. Which size?
We throw some stickers in there. Maybe an air freshener or two. It depends on the order. Depends what you got. I think we're pretty much sold out of coffee. We might have one bag left of Midnight. We do have Cold Start. Some over there. I think got a handful of cases left, so that's good.
I'm saying we're inventory is still looking pretty good. We got
Yeah.
the Sixers up there.
Yep, Sixers Cold Starter up there. So be sure to grab one of those if you are interested. Skip that line at Dunkin' D's and buy us.
Forget skipping the line. Just support us.
Don't go.
Support us.
So let's get into
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
callbacks.
Call back to Chuck's CRV broke down somewhere, and I'm waiting for the tow truck to drop it off here. So
That's
if
all the
I have
info
to
we
get up
have.
and leave, all I've been told is the engine is halted, and
Sounds like a personal problem.
it's being towed from where it was to here. So
Seized right up.
Right. I wonder.
it is halted.
I wonder-
Now, what did we talk about earlier? We got a lot of water.
Changing. We did get a lot of water.
We got a lot of water.
Who drove it in the water?
That's none of my business. My business is to make sure it gets here, and I'm going to do that part. After that, it's got nothing to do with me.
That is quite a coinky dink,
The engine is halted.
if you will. Right.
So yeah, we'll see.
Because I'm sure Chuck is up on his maintenance.
Yeah.
How old
No,
is
he's
this
not.
thing?
He's not the pilot of it. anymore,
Oh,
so.
No, not all the time.
it's early
Oh,
2000.
I think we got
Oh,
I was saying,
hold on.
How
Give me one
does
second.
KD
Yeah,
feel
speak-
about engine swaps?
That's pretty good timing. That's quite hilarious.
We were-
Actually, as
he
we,
was there. I wish I could turn the camera, but the tow truck driver.
everything
is
we
here.
just said, he heard about the about the CRV.
It is in fact hydrolocked.
Can confirm. But yeah, while Corey handles that business, let's see callbacks. I think I have some. Hold on, let me pull this up on my telephone device here. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, where are we? It's really tough.
I remember laughing a lot last week.
What was last week? What did we do last week? I literally can't even remember.
Played a game.
You did? No, they didn't.
No,
We didn't.
no, not last week. That was a couple weeks ago. Wow, I literally can't. It was just me, Shook, and Corey.
It's just the three.
Yeah, yeah. I'm when I leave those doors, I forget what is spoken.
Gone.
It's just here. Like I'm in podcast mode, whatever, and then after that, I'm just gone.
I remember laughing. See, I'm on the like his dad. Step in for a little while in the beginning.
Yep,
And
then
then
pop
I just
out.
watch it for any driving I do throughout the rest of the week.
Do you consume it audibly?
I watch it on YouTube while driving.
Okay. Fair.
I look up if it's something that is worth looking up for.
Okay. All right, I get that. Yeah. You can somewhat loosely.
I do it on YouTube, so I get the pre-party.
Right. Because it's not a very visual. We're not constantly visual.
No.
We try to be cognizant of that. Sort of
Unless
people
Shook's
who do
really
listen.
on it with like the zoom-ins.
Right, and he's doing right, which is rare.
Which, yeah.
Which is rare. He's got to be real motivated to do that.
We really need to write down the alley or like to get or when you can switch to the TV
Yeah.
broadcast. That's when you're good.
Yeah.
Then I'm like,
Someday.
"Oh, okay, something to watch.
I don't have any. The more I think about it, I don't have any specific callbacks, or at least I didn't save them. I could have swore there was something. I did save the Mach-E stretch limo. I did save that.
Oh yeah.
It's from the UK. They're doing a lot of weird shit out there.
There's been a lot of weird limos for sale on Facebook Marketplace lately.
Really?
So many.
Pull that thing right up to you.
Oh yeah.
What
Jeez,
like
I'm not
what
even a
kind?
rookie.
What kind?
Let's see. What have I seen? A Cayenne stretch. Like a 60s Benz stretch.
How much closer do I need to be?
A LS stretch. There's been a lot of weird stretches lately. We've been joking in our Cannonball group about like with Bully and all of them for like maybe this should be the next car track idea because there's just way too many weird ones for sale right now.
Didn't at one point our stretch limos illegal?
Ooh, I don't know.
Didn't at one? Yeah. Okay. This is what I was thinking of. New York. Well,
New York made them illegal.
things change a lot under this guy anyway. Governor Cuomo, Mr. Touchy Hands,
He's Italian.
bans stretch limos and issues new safety laws in wake of deadly crash. 'Cause this was crazy. Like this was a crazy story. 20 people died in a stretch limo crash.
Oh,
It was like a whole wedding party.
Oh, I was gonna say I vaguely remember it was like a wedding or a prom or something.
Yeah,
right?
it was a rough like. Ugh.
I
Yeah,
don't
not
think you're
good.
supposed to
It's like the
have
thing that
20
they show you
people on a
before
stretch.
prom, but actually happening.
Yeah, it's so I think that's what it's derived from. But that's New York, not nationwide. So how'd it go?
That was not the tow truck driver.
Who was that?
Was that a truck driver?
Yeah, it was a truck driver.
Oh, Jesus.
He was here for a delivery. So I told him he had to wait approximately 12 hours. But while I was out there, the tow truck driver showed up.
Oh, good.
So
Good news.
if we hear something fall, it's just the CRV falling up the tow truck inside of the building. So
So, like I said, how does KD feel about engine swaps?
I'll do whatever you want.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll do whatever you want.
This all proves the point of why I locked the door.
Yeah, dude. I don't. Also, he's asking questions about the podcast. What are we doing in here? I don't have time for it.
Yeah, like we're
Look
trying
it
to,
up.
trying to do it right
How
now.
do
I'm
you-
actually kind of busy right now.
Yeah.
turns out,
Very nice
turns
guy.
out.
A bit disappointed he's gonna wait till tomorrow. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Well, it's 7:30. You know,
got a full truckload of
Yeah.
paper to
Oof.
deliver. So,
jeez. Well, at least he's gonna get most of it out
Paper.
tomorrow.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right. Yeah. So sorry for all those interruptions, but
Yeah.
no, we're done.
Yeah,
We're done.
we're ready to go. So
Here.
my main callback that I wanted to get to is you went to Austin, Texas.
I went to Austin, Texas.
You were deep in the heart of Texas.
And now Charles is calling me.
Yeehaw.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, you're on speakerphone on the podcast.
Oh, that's amazing. What's going on? You found my man?
Yeah, your man's he's dropping it on the side of the building.
That guy. Interesting. Interesting fella.
That's the half of it, man. I had a truck driver show up at the same time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, I missed the podcast.
We
Yeah,
missed
Merry Christmas. I'll see everybody next week.
Locked in.
Locked and
He's
locked and
locked
loaded.
in.
We're ready to go. CRV is here, safe and sound.
Let them know I was putting one up for the Lord.
All right. It certainly will.
Later.
All right, later.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
I promise I'm done with the interruptions.
No, CRV's here. You said safe and sound. I'd say sound. It's at least here.
It got here safe. I don't know what happened to
Yeah,
it before it
yeah.
got here. Yes, I went to Austin, Texas. I visited Austin, Texas for the first time. I'd never been before. Great and wonderful friend, Mr. Dobbins, texted me a few weeks back. He was like, "Hey, what are you doing on December 18th?" I was like, "Well, it's a Monday, so I'm probably working. But what's up?" And he's like, "I got tickets to see Kill Tony at the Comedy Mothership in Austin, Texas. You should come." This is the second time he's invited me, and I couldn't go the first time, so I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna make this time happen."
Yep.
Flights to Austin were super cheap. Flew out there, hung out the whole weekend. It was awesome. It was a great time.
So let's start with Kill Tony. You've seen a show.
I didn't see the show that you think I saw.
Oh, okay.
I saw a show that you'll see in like 3 weeks.
Oh, shit. Okay, right. That's true, because there's a bit of a...
No, I did not get to see Howie Mandel.
Okay. I was like, holy
I
shit,
wish
you get
I
to see Howie Mandel?
Yeah.
And that whole cast of characters. Did you see most of the other people there?
Yeah, I saw Cam
Okay.
Patterson. I saw Hans Kim. I
The
saw William
little
Montgomery.
kid, the guy who likes rocks.
I was gonna say,
I got-
please tell me the rock guy was there.
I got to
That's
see the rock guy.
best
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. Cam Patterson. I got to see him. And Hans Kim always opened the show.
Yeah.
I got to see William Montgomery. A bunch of other really good people. I got to see this guy sing Foo Fighters Everlong live on stage.
Oh, wow.
Because something about his girl broke up with him. I can't actually. You know what? They literally start the show and tell you not to say any of this stuff.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So,
Don't
like,
put any of it out. Right.
don't put any
right.
of this out.
Meanwhile,
Just
we're-
blast it onto the internet.
Anyway, all right. You know what?
Corey, it's not like there's a
I just
camera
can't tell you who the
recording
guest is. There you go.
right now.
Okay, fair.
Which I won't.
Yeah.
So you didn't see the girl who bombed for an hour about 9/11?
No.
Oh, that was my favorite clip of the week.
But yeah, the club is awesome. It's so cool. It's like not. It's very much the Comedy Store.
Sick.
It's very much a comedy store. You can obviously see where it all came from.
Yep.
It's very simple. It's not like huge. It's not like. It's actually, if you didn't know what you're looking for, you'd walk right by it on the street.
Yep.
I mean, sure, it does have a neon, but during the day, the neon's not on.
It just kind of
And the big
blends in.
sign above it is from like the original building. So
Yeah.
you kind of just walk right by. But it's awesome. So I can't wait. I'm definitely going to go back for sure. I'm going to go back for that, but also because Austin was really cool.
Yep. I've always had a thing for Austin, Texas. I've never gone, but it's huge in the BMX scene.
Yeah.
So that's like kind of the mecca, if you will.
Yeah. I mean, it was way bigger than I thought.
Yep.
Like way bigger than I thought, which is cool because that means it's like I left with a list longer of things to do than I came with,
Yep.
which is perfect.
You get some Spurs.
Okay, so I visited plenty of cowboy boot
Yep.
stores. None were even in the affordability range of like I'm gonna fuck around and find out. I mean, most of which were like this month's mortgage.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
in
yeah.
Texas,
Like
man.
that's a
Boot-
rookie
boot game
pair.
out of control.
Like a rookie
Yeah.
pair. Is
Yeah, like intro, like starter, like $550. like starter, new boo goofing was
right. You're
$550.
just
So then I was like,
Ostrich?
yeah, oh yeah, that was
Genuine.
those are the ones you can't touch. Like you just can't actually go touch those. It was wild, and then I made it a thing to start asking the people because it's way bigger than I thought. So you have to take Ubers everywhere instead of walking.
mhm.
Even though I did my best to walk everywhere because it's just like nice.
Yeah.
I like would ask an Uber like, hey, you got cowboy boots? Of course. You know, I said, how many pairs you got? And they'd be like, oh, I got 4. I got 3 for going out and 1 for working. Like, okay. I was expecting like a 1-and-1.
Or perhaps right, a 1-and-1.
Yeah,
you
Sam,
think.
the Python boots were definitely goofing. Those were something else. Yeah, it was great. It was great to spend a weekend with Sam.
Yeah,
His
no,
fiance
it's good.
Lindsay, she's awesome. They were great. We hung out. We went to Terry Black's barbecue.
Yep.
That is a spectacular.
Did you make reservations or did you just go?
No, here's the thing. Terry Black's barbecue. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to get any real good barbecue on this trip because I didn't plan an entire day to do it.
Yep.
Because what you think is you need an entire day to like go. You gotta get there at 7 a.m, wait in line for fucking 5 hours, whatever. No, Terry Black's. It's literally like prison food lineup.
They shuffle you in and
There's
out.
just a line of continuous people. You're just walking the whole time, just collecting whatever you want. Just as you go, you start with the sides first, which, I mean, they've got it down to a sweet science of making you spend as much as you can.
Yep.
So you start with your sides first. And now when you start with your sides, your plate's empty. So you're like, oh, I got plenty of room. So you start jamming on the sides. We got cream corn. We got cornbread. We got slaw. We got pickles. You know, I wanted to get the mac and cheese. I didn't go with the mac and cheese. All these sides. Then you get to the meat station. The meat station, you get up there and everything's per pound. That's great. Now you know how much you're paying per pound. But when they ask you, how many pieces would you like? Well, I don't know how many pieces equate to this. So I'm up there just throwing out numbies. I'm like, give me 6 slices of brisket and give me 8 ribs. Give me, 2 sausage links.
Living dangerously.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
How much poundage
$70
did you
later.
end up with?
1, 2.5, 3, 3.25.
3.25 pounds of meat.
3.25. And the sausage link, though, sausage, wild.
I'd
Very
ask you
good.
how much you threw away, but based on last week's story about
Half a slice of brisket. I was like, if it goes in, it's going to come out. Like half a slice of brisket. If it went in, it was not. It was going to come out. That was it. Everything was.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. There's a line. It's huge, but you're just like walking.
You're right.
You're
it's
just
not-
walking through the line.
Yeah.
Just collecting. And the only time you're stationary is when you're at like the meat counter and they're cutting stuff up. Yeah. One of the guys on. If everyone's familiar with Kill Tony, there was a guy who was on there, Swiggy. He worked at Terry Black's.
Oh, God.
So when Sam went up to get his meat, he got Swiggy.
Yep.
And then I just standing there and I hear someone go, Swiggy! And it was this guy.
That's hilarious.
Gave him extra meat. I mean, I didn't get no extra meat, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, Terry Black's is awesome. A weird amount of like not real love for Franklin out there. Like Franklin's barbecue is like the big, the
Yeah.
I was like,
the
turtle?
guy. No, I don't love Franklin.
I've not heard Franklin. I know
You've
I've
never heard of Franklin?
Yeah, I know.
He's got a
Terry
great
Black's.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But Franklin's is the one that was like, you got to get there at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
You got to get your chair, your blankets, and you're waiting all day to get your food
It's
and
an
get in
event.
line. Yeah. Apparently, it's not all like that. I thought it was all like that. I thought everywhere you went was like that.
Yeah.
It's not all like that.
Huh.
It's pretty cool.
That's good to know.
Got some recommendations for some other. I had some Uber guy. Actually, the Uber guy had the 4 pairs of boots, the 3 for going out, 1 for work.
Mm-hmm.
Told me, he's like, I wouldn't recommend anyone go to Terry's. He was like, no good.
Really?
I was like, wow, that's crazy.
What did he?
There's another place called Cooper's.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's got their taste.
All right.
I guess.
This place has got like a giant pork chop or something. Which is,
I think.
so next time I'm gonna go see if I can hit Cooper's. Do a little head to
Fair
head.
enough.
I think similar to the gang violence of the 80s. They're like whatever set you claim.
Yeah, there's
barbecue
bloodlines.
wise.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
100. Like
Yeah,
that's it. There's just
And
right.
then, obviously, this is just stuff that's in Austin. I mean, once you get like, just because now when I was
Texas,
at when I was in the airport coming home, I was like, let me look up like, you just get to a little outside of Austin,
Yep.
and now it's just like crazy barbecue places,
Yeah.
crazy. So
Right, and that's plus you don't even know like the places that don't have internet that are just like there on the side of the road.
yeah, oh yeah,
That-
No presence. No
Yeah.
internet
Yeah.
presence there.
Just
So-
they don't need one. It is what it is. They're open. You know,
yeah. What else? I saw a Coca-Cola themed donk while I was out there.
Hell
I'm
yeah,
into
brother.
it.
No real car stuff going on in Austin.
Yeah.
Nothing too special going on out there.
Very artsy city, right?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, yeah, it was
arts
cool.
and video game streamers seems to be the.
It was a cool city. It was
thing
cool
down there.
for sure. It was nothing like I expected.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Which makes me want to go see like Texas like proper
Yeah.
and kind
Go,
of
to,
get
go
a more
to the sixes.
Shit's wild.
Yeah,
You want
yeah.
to go to the right version of Texas and
Yeah.
not the left version of Texas.
Sam and I
That's
learned
very true.
together.
He was very much in the
Yeah.
left version. of
Yeah, yeah.
Texas.
Sam and I learned together that King Ranch is
Yep.
not just a line
Of Ford F-150.
of
Oh,
Ford
you didn't know
F-150s.
this?
No. King Ranch is like an actual
It's
like
derived from
clothing line from, I believe, the largest
It's
ranch.
the largest ranch in America.
Yeah.
They only got their own line of Fords because they are the single largest private buyer of Fords in the world.
Sam and I, minds blew together. We saw the logo and everything. We're like, holy shit. I'm thinking this is a Ford King Ranch store. You go in there, you buy your Ford King Ranch merch. No, this is like King Ranch, like the ranch.
the birthplace of American ranching. King now covers 825,000 acres. More land than the state of Rhode Island.
Yeah, easy.
Wow.
Is wild.
So we learned that together. That was cool. I tried on some hats, some Stetsons.
Yep.
Also very
I was
expensive.
going to say
Yeah, I
those
was
are up
gonna
there
say.
too, right?
Also very, very expensive. Yeah, there wasn't too much car stuff going out there, which is cool. Just kind of a little break from any kind of car stuff. Besides getting my More Than More calendars, which if you haven't
Ooh.
got one yet, morethanmore.com.
Hand delivered.
Well, actually, I was going to say, somewhat on topic. You were in Texas, Austin.
Mhm.
Did you see a Cybertruck?
No, didn't see a Cybertruck. I
There
saw
was there was a
a
strong possibility.
Hummer, an EV Hummer.
Okay.
EV Hummer, which is like
Meh.
not as big on the streets as I thought.
How far away were you from it?
From here to the door.
Oh, okay.
They're like the size of an H3, right?
H2.
Yeah, I guess dimensionally they are bigger, but it doesn't.
They're not like
In
the
time,
one, they don't
everything
have
else
the,
has
they
gotten
don't have the
bigger.
girth of the H1, but they're sizable.
The one we were next to in Newport. I
See,
was just like,
you know
this
why
is just
that?
obnoxiously.
Because it was parked on a tennis court.
And it was
That's why.
surrounded
That's
by
fair.
way more small cars.
So this was in traffic driving, surrounded by other vehicles, and it kind of just
Fit.
It fit. It just went whatever. Now, I mean, obviously it weighs 5 tons or whatever.
Right. The
it
road
weighs.
was breaking
Yeah.
behind it, but yeah.
Yeah,
Pickup truck or SUV?
SUV.
Okay, because I said that was I saw my first SUV last week or the week before. I say up into that, I've only seen the pickups.
Yeah, we drove over flew over the Tesla factory, saw that. That was cool.
That's pretty wild.
We saw Coda from the air.
That's cool.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Seeing Coda from the air was pretty cool. It's like my own private helicopter tour.
Yeah.
Provided me by Delta. Yeah, other than that, like Austin was rad. We went to some bunch of Tex-Mex places. Went hard on the breakfast. A lot of migas out there. Something to do with
Migas.
like stale bread and eggs and I don't. Delicious.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Day old bread and eggs.
Yeah.
They just soak
And meat.
Soak it
Okay.
up.
What kind of meat should I ask? It's cattle, right?
It's all kinds of meat. Or
Okay.
whatever. Yeah.
What's the most outrageous thing you've seen out there? Like,
Yeah,
did anything like stand out? Like, wow, that's something.
yeah. Shooting.
Okay. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
So I walked upon an active crime scene. Sunday morning.
Was there a sheet on the ground?
The law enforcement officer just had notified me they just moved the body.
Oh my god, dude!
Missing the prime content.
So that was wild. That was
Yeah.
wild. But that was kind of like not really,
You should have spit on the sidewalk.
the weirdest.
part of the crime scene.
The weirdest part of the whole
Oh
thing.
my god! Sort this one out.
The weirdest part of the whole thing is like that morning I saw that, and then like that afternoon I walked back by,
Yeah,
and it wasn't closed anymore, and there were just people standing
normalcy.
there.
Normalcy ensued.
Yeah. No, I mean obviously that's not a funny thing to say.
Yeah, it's a
But
wild thing.
It
That's
was wild.
It is what it is.
So wait, that was in the morning.
It was Sunday morning.
You didn't hear it, or were you not?
Where I was staying was like probably 4 to 5 blocks away.
Okay.
So no, I didn't.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was,
No, that's fine. I just didn't know.
I was awake when it happened. Technically,
Yeah.
Fighting over the authenticity of boots.
No barbecue.
Really.
yeah,
It was the Uber driver.
Yeah, something went down. Something went down the streets,
yeah. I'm trying to think. There wasn't too much crazy out there, honestly.
which is good.
It's a healthy amount of homeless. A
It's
healthy
warm.
amount.
It's year-round warm.
Let
me tell you.
A little chilly.
Yeah, when we got there Saturday, it was colder there than it was here.
I heard, the homelessness. There was specific streets out there for a while.
Yeah, the one right across from Rogan's Club. Just right across from Rogan's Club.
All right.
Solid. It's
It's
like they followed him from LA.
No.
Yeah.
So I actually looked. So before downtown was like a booming, they built a bunch of shelters there, and the shelters still remain. But downtown's now booming, so they stay down there because they're close to the shelter. There's only so much room in the shelter, so you have to kind of be close to get there on time. Whatever. No one bothers you. They're not like crazy people like in California where they're trying to chase you with shit. It's just they're
Right. They're just
minding
Their
their
own.
own business out there.
yeah doing their thing.
Doing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was definitely the craziest thing I saw. I'd say so.
Just a bunch of guys being dudes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I
But yeah, I mean, Austin was a great time.
I'd like to go out there
I
someday.
recommend it if you can find tickets out of, well, you can definitely find tickets, but flying like out of Boston
Mhm.
to there and back was very inexpensive.
Reasonable.
Yeah, very inexpensive. So it was good. And like it's a short flight. I mean, it was like 4.5 hours there, maybe.
Yeah.
3 and change.
That's the
maybe
thing.
almost 4 hours back.
Travel in the morning, you still get plenty of time for a day. You could do like a 2 or 3 day and be fine.
That's exactly what I did. I left my house at 4 a.m. Saturday.
Yep.
I was there by like 11-ish a.m. their time Saturday. So I had all day Saturday, all day Sunday, all day Monday. And then I flew home at 6 p.m. Or I got to the airport at 6 p.m. Tuesday. So I had almost all Tuesday.
Yeah, it works.
So I had Saturday,
He
Sunday,
didn't
Monday.
have to die in a hurricane on his way home.
Yeah.
Right. Sure. Skipped it all.
So yeah, I mean, I'd recommend anyone go. I'll also get tickets to go to the Comedy Mothership. It's worth it. It's a ton of fun. It's unbelievable. Seeing Kill Tony live was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's a good get, as they say.
I just gotta say, Sam, I can only wonder what you guys had plans for to buying that stretch Cayenne.
Oh, he
It
mentioned
was-
that
it-
way earlier.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Do we have any other Do you have any other callbacks?
Do I ever?
Oh,
Let's
perfect.
see. Coke
I like
Donk did
this.
that.
Coke Don, was it pure like Coca-Cola Classic?
Coca-Cola, but it was like wrapped to look like a Coke bottle.
Interesting.
So like there was some artistic flair to it,
Yeah.
you know, but like dirty chrome wheels and like peeling tint and stuff like that. So, you know,
So
It's
still
a true
Texas.
dunk.
yeah, true donk, but
It's
like
it's a used one. It's like out there.
yeah, it looks like he put some miles on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coca-Cola donk. It was good. It was all right.
Very true, Sam. Very true.
Yeah, I think I wish I saw more, but I think I go to Houston for that.
Yeah, because that's where
That's the home.
the slabs and
Yeah, because I'm like trying to see what that scene's all about. You know,
I
I'm trying to-
100% agree.
You got the chariot wheels there.
yeah. This what is it? It's Swangers.
Swangers. Yeah, I'd love
They
to.
got the trunk, the trunk
Pop up.
displays. Yeah.
I'd love to be embedded with a group for like a day or two, just
Yeah.
see how they live.
Yeah, I think I got to go to Houston for that.
You
Unfortunately,
got a camera. You can do that.
I know. I'd absolutely love to. Like, I'd film a bunch of stuff, shoot a bunch of photos. It'd be awesome. I tried to get. There was a chick photographer. I forgot how. I don't know if she worked with another big company, and I tried to get her on the show. She just never even answered me. She seen it was red and just left on whatever.
This
Yeah, it was like just wanted to get her on the podcast at the time when we were having people potentially call in. Because she shoots a bunch of photos for, I don't know if it was Atlanta. I can't remember where the hell it was, but it was that scene. I'm like, this is so fucking cool. I want to know more about it. And she never answered, but, you know.
Have you ever watched Currency Spitta's series on YouTube?
No.
That's all about
don't know what that is.
Currency the Raptor.
Okay.
He has like a series on YouTube that's all about like donks and like just the crazy street culture of I think it's Atlanta or Houston. It's such
See, it's the thing. I spent a
Com-
decent amount of time in Atlanta. I've never seen anything
It's-
there either.
such comedy. Like you know that old dude that has a Magnum? He's like 60 and has no business being in like the donks and stuff.
No.
No, yeah.
He's like pretty well known online. A constant in this series, and it's just top tier content.
Trying to go put eyes on it myself.
Yeah.
Let's see that. Oh, actually, well, speaking of Sam over here, I mean, who watched Vin's departing Hoonigan video?
I did watch that actually.
Great video.
Solid
Well thought
video.
out.
Very, I think
If you haven't, go
There's-
check it out.
I think there are a lot of people who were Hoonigan fans who needed to see something like that. That was so.
Yeah.
I mean, Scotto put one out too. I think his was more like on the phone and it was rather quicker.
Did he put a video out? I saw like a
It might have been an
Instagram
Instagram
stories.
post, right,
Yeah.
or
Oh, I didn't
story
even
or
think
something
of-
like that. Yeah, I don't think it was a YouTube video specifically, but it walked through the whole how Vin started to work there. You know,
Yeah, that's what I
he
like.
oh
did,
yeah.
what he did, why he's leaving, and then where he's going. So it was rather cool. I enjoyed watching most of it. It was
No, I
good.
thought you were talking about what Scotto was doing.
Oh no. He posted a video. He said what he was doing, but it was just shorter. It was kind of the same thing, just shorter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that it was a great video. I liked watching it.
Yeah.
I also think he's highly relatable.
Oh, definitely. Like
Yeah, for sure.
of the groups, like, or of the group, he definitely seems like the person that could be in the friend group. Like, having been out there, he was often like around the same friend groups as me. Like, he's the one that you'll just like run across up in the canyons, like, because that's just genuinely what he likes to do.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyway, everyone should go check it out. What else do I got here? What else do I got? I got some stickers that I want to give away later, or some other stuff.
Yep.
So if you know what they are, I don't know. Let's see. Does anyone, if anyone can reference, they probably can't read it. It's here, whack. It's such a funny video, but I'm hoping someone actually knows what these are. So I'm gonna
I'm
prop one of them
sure.
up here.
Yeah, I'm sure
Prop it.
they will.
Prop it up
They're
there.
worth it. Get the stickers.
I think I got 5 to give away. We're going ultra limited edition.
Yep. Super limited.
Yeah,
That's
like,
it.
As many as I wanted to test print, and that's it. In this case, I think it was 6. Josh got 1.
Yeah.
The rest of the 5 will go out. I didn't even get one. So
Which I donated to our bathroom.
Perfect.
There you go.
So it's
Perfect.
gonna live
It joins
forever.
a quality group of stickers up there.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
We'll see if we can keep adding. You know, John's got all his that
At Widowmaker.
go to Widowmaker.
Yeah, like on the bathroom window, they got to be very particular. They got to fit
Yeah.
the vibe.
I don't know if I did how I did for size on that.
I was pretty
about the
close.
same
Yeah,
size, yeah.
looks bumper sticker esque. So
I shrunk it from bumper sticker because I thought that bumper sticker was a
Too
little
big.
too big.
Yeah.
Because you think about like the
they're
political bumper
usually
stickers are like
8x3.
Yeah.
like big.
This
Yeah.
car climbed Mount Washington.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
get those.
huge
It's
one.
like I'm not gonna make that.
It literally is a bumper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and so I talked about possibly wanting to sell a polo.
Yep.
I got a lot of questions as to why. It's not really a why. It's kind of like I'm at a crossroads.
It's more of a why not.
Yeah. It's more of a why not. It's more of a I had some fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think someone else can have some fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, type thing. I don't know that it was ever going to be.
Sort of like a summer fling.
Yeah. I don't know that it was ever going to be like one I held on to forever. I don't know. I think there's always it was like not an impulse purchase, but it wasn't like what I was hunting for.
Mm-hmm.
It was what like was available at the time.
It was definitely a cool find.
It was definitely a cool find. Yes, you had to buy it. But I mean, I put a bunch of time into it, a bunch of like effort into it. I enjoyed it a bunch, and I just kind of haven't been using it too much. So I'm like, well, what do I do with this thing?
Yeah.
Do I just let it sit here?
It's time for somebody else to enjoy.
So let's.
You have a new car to enjoy. Somebody else can enjoy.
That's a forever.
I was just
car.
say you're quite.
That's a forever
You're
car.
very smitten by
That's a
the
forever car.
Civic,
That's-
which understandably so.
That's not going anywhere.
So yeah, if anybody's interested in the Polo,
Yeah.
hit up our mans.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, we can be conversating over what we think.
Just
Yeah.
don't hit them with like the Facebook Marketplace. Is this still available? Do you want to trade for like a Honda scooter?
Or a PS5.
Yeah, PS5. I dealt with
Right.
that before. Yeah. Regas for the EG. Yeah, Raph's got the idea. Maybe Raph.
Ooh.
We got to sell a car in order to do
Vegas.
that.
Vegas are hot.
But yeah, that's it. It's all like,
Yeah.
I literally have to sell. I have to sell a vehicle in order to purchase those wheels.
Which is
Are
wild.
Vegas still that bad?
I think it's about $3,600 for a set. So no,
Is
it's
it
not,
really that high?
yeah.
Damn. That's wild.
Yeah, I think it's the set that I would want to buy. I think it's $3,600. So
Got to pay to play.
Andy, what have you been up to?
Just finished the Lock City recap video
Yep.
for the banquet. So that was good.
How long was it this year?
22 minutes.
Okay.
It was exactly the same length as last year's.
Oh,
ironically.
perfect. Yeah, it's good.
Yep. So just another year of fun in
Yep.
the books. But we got the in-car, which was like the best part
Yep.
of editing that from Staggered. The back course, they are hopefully, I think, now running it next year.
Yep.
Because they were running those layouts at the end of this year, and then it opens up 3 potential spots for people to drive.
Which
at
is
the same
crazy. Like, it's going to be nonstop.
Yep.
If you want seat time, you've got seat time.
Yep. Super,
Which is
super
awesome.
Good. Yeah.
When you go to put together like a year-end video like that, are you starting that in mind when you're filming the original clips, like in the springtime?
No. It never happens like that.
Okay.
Like, for me, it's never planned out. It's just kind of the way that I exist and like catching people in specific moments.
Yep.
That's all it ever is. Like I can't ever sit there and be like, okay, this is the B-roll that I need
Yeah.
for this to flow into this and to do that. It's all kind of just happens.
How do you catalog your stuff? Just by
Date.
event and
It's
date?
always event and date.
Yeah.
And then I started doing, especially for mixed groups, I would separate everybody's A, B, C,
Okay.
B-roll.
Yep.
So then I have, some different stuff because it's with doing the full year video and trying to include everyone.
Yep.
You're like, oh my God.
It's tough, right? There's so many people. There's so many good events. It's tough to. There's so many good driving days. It's very difficult to narrow it down. I can imagine.
And then you don't want friends to be hurt because you got a bunch of internet friends. So you're like, I want to include everyone. But
Right. Get yeah. As
I'm
many
also
people as
at
you can.
40 hours, so I'm going to stop now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was great. It's a great video. Everyone loved it. So
Yep.
it's, it's the most important part.
Yep. For sure.
For
This may be a
now,
dumb question, but is it out anywhere, or you could only see it there?
It will be going on.
Okay.
YouTube. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
It should be on the YouTube next week. So.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll definitely jump in and check it out then.
Yeah.
You excited for next year?
Very excited. Yep. Yeah, we got some good things. Joining the Lock City team. by
Oh,
the looks
sweet.
Of it. Yep. So we'll be doing some different things and just trying to get content there moving in a different direction.
Yeah.
Get some fresh things there because it's possible.
There's plenty to work with.
Yeah.
Especially with new layouts and stuff like that is even more opportunity.
Yeah, you get stale after a long time.
Completely
you know?
agreed. Yeah.
Everybody's excited to be on track.
Yep.
And then once you're on track for so long, you're like, I actually would rather be off track.
Yep.
I don't want to be stuck in the infield. I want to be able to move around.
Right, and
with
just
other
have that
perspectives, so.
different looks for sure.
Yep.
What about your project in particular, your truck? What's going on with that?
The truck's in bad shape.
Is it?
Yeah. I lost a wheel in
jeez.
August. Yeah. So due to spacers, the
Yep.
rear spacer, because I drove it all day in August.
Yeah.
So I drifted all day, and then I drove it the next day just to drive it there, take it home. Spacer separated, lost it going about 50.
Oh, geez.
Shifted the whole rear end like 3 inches. So the shock mounts that are welded to the frame in the back twisted, and then a bunch of the actual 4-link mounts bent and twisted. So
Oh no, that is a
lot
bad
of fabrication. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So I think Matt Aubrey, who is like the truck master from New Hampshire,
Yep.
he was like one of the first people with a D21 drift truck. So I think I'm going to him in like January.
Yeah.
Start sorting things.
Does
out.
he have a rig that he can kind of use as a template, or like is he just going to go
his was full S13 subframe swap.
in? Okay.
So,
Yeah,
but
so that's really common, right?
yeah. So that's where the decision's going to be. Do I
Yep.
stay solid rear axle? Do I actually
Or
put
just-
a legitimate rear suspension in it that I can
Yep.
change things a little bit more freely? How far are we going to go?
Right.
So
right.
that's-
It's options are endless.
That's where it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy with driving how the best weekend of your life can turn into not the best weekend of
Just
your
the
life.
shit.
So
Right.
fast. Just
Yeah,
so
that's
fast.
And it'd be one thing, like, that's just the shit thing. Because it'd be one thing if, I was going so hard and I dipped my wheel and I flipped the car. Like,
I was
that's,
driving
that's a
home.
story.
I was
That-
on a public roadway.
Right, you're just kind of cruising along after probably a good day, whatever.
Yep.
That sucks. I'm
Highs
sorry
to
to
the
hear
highs,
that.
the lows to the lows.
Well, and I didn't notice. Like I drove it home. Serena came and saved me with a jack on the side of the road, and I was like, "Oh, these just came out, and like the ends are stripped, but I can get the wheel back on,
Yep.
and I can drive home." So I drove it back to the garage, and then Staggered came, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Drove it to my house from the garage, polished everything, cleaned every inch of that truck, and then I was looking at it, and I was like, "This ain't right.
It's not
Something's
square."
not right." Yeah, and the more I looked at it, the worse it got, and then I just parked it and put it on jack stands and
Yeah.
cried about it. So
Yeah. Kept busy with
Sometimes
other
you got to
stuff.
do that.
yeah, damn right. Yeah,
Sometimes, yeah, you were in that. You were in that cry.
that paperweight.
Yeah.
Let's do B for B. I think it's about that time. Not that I can get an accurate description from that clock at the moment. I just happen to look because I told Dobbins to be in the chat for like 7:40.
It is 8:05.
We're off a little bit.
Pudva also thinks I look like Shook.
I said the same thing when you walked in.
It is
It's a
8:05.
Just swap them out. That's what we'll
Do
do.
you have? Oh, you know what? While you do that, I'll jump over there and get the spinning wheel.
I can do that fairly quick. Yeah, that's easy enough. Let me just pop this HDMI in.
Where's the back course at Thompson?
The back section of Thompson goes
in the
off
back.
of the oval and behind skid pad.
The actual road course.
It's like over by the entrance, right?
Shook is at home shitting.
Which he's sick. I don't know if it's the poopies, but you know,
It's always the poopy.
it's most likely there's probably poop
He's
involved.
sick of driving to Rhode Island. That's all it is. It's okay.
Might be some poop involved.
Hey, I give him credit all the time. I got to be honest. He
He's
drives.
a madman, dude.
He drives.
He's a madman.
Yeah,
Quite
Yeah,
a
what's his
ways.
commute? Like 2 hours, 3 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah.
But like he's here for work, so he's going to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
here
that's true.
anyway.
He's already over
But
here.
but still leaving when we leave sometimes at
10.
10, 11
Yeah.
puts him in very late. So we appreciate him doing that.
Yeah, because that's quite a commitment. Especially
guy.
you work a full day, and then you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go hang out here, and then I'm gonna go drive home.
No traffic.
No traffic, but
Good guy, not local guy.
definitely not a local guy.
No. And he says, what the hell? Random number wheel is what I need. He usually starts off his night leaving here with a energy drink.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So they say caffeine is in your bloodstream or in your system for 10 hours.
Yeah, it makes
And
sense.
it doesn't actually do anything. It just blocks things. It doesn't give you energy. This is what blew my mind. It doesn't actually give you energy. It just blocks the, I guess, what are they called? Synapses in your brain that make you feel tired.
Yeah, what I was telling you. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not gaining anything. It's just masked and you're going to crash.
False reality.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's what modafinil does as well.
What is it?
Modafinil?
I don't know what that is.
It's what
Oh, it's the one I like.
some people use to stay awake for long. It's narcolepsy medicine.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I've never even heard of it.
But
It just blocks.
Army Rangers take it like habitually.
Yeah.
To like stay
I thought
awake
that was
on
just
missions,
like meth.
so they can. I mean, basically is.
Okay.
But there's like no. It's like it's not jittery, I guess.
Right.
And so they can just like stay awake for like days
Even keel. Yeah.
and like to be able to like track a target.
Man.
And then like finish the job and then like just stop taking it and just knock.
Just
the fuck
go to
out.
bed. Hibernate. It's amazing the stuff I don't know. There's so many things.
There's a lot of
I know
things to
nothing.
know.
I know
There's a
nothing.
lot of things to know.
It's quite wild.
Sometimes you go down weird rabbit holes.
So today we did pull a winner for our B for B last week as well. But
We most certainly did.
as I said at the beginning of this episode, our good friend Sam Dobbins from More Than More has donated some 5 to be exact, some calendars to us to give away. So we're going to do 5 today.
5.
We got 5 today, and then I think there might be a couple more for the next coming weeks as well. So what we're going to do is, you know what? I need the B for B sheet. Need my
Uh-oh.
sheet.
Reference those numbies.
Reference
So
the
let me guess.
numbers.
Let's
1
hope
to,
we-
1 to 200.
Let's hope we keep them all in the States.
That's Sam's problem.
Fair enough.
Oh shit, where is it? Of course, it's going to be like the hardest time for me to find this.
Gone forever. I can start making names up.
Yeah. Hold on, I need my Excel spreadsheet. Where is it?
Rick
Where are you?
Moranis.
Rick.
You
Rick.
won.
Poor Rick. Remember that time he got punched?
The public punching era was one to behold.
That was something.
The
yeah.
the public punching, the random punching.
Yeah, I didn't like that era. I didn't like that time. It wasn't a good time.
You didn't get punched.
No, I didn't. But like, I could have. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want to go out there. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah. The random punching.
Yeah.
You belong in Ohio.
I think it was mainly like a New York thing.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it was like a
mainly-
game.
Yeah.
It was like a game.
Oh yeah, people getting knocked out on subways.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what they called it. Whatever.
Quality content, but
We're giving them far too many. Now they've just transitioned to takeovers. That's it. It's,
Same
they
people.
got their life.
same people. Same people.
Yeah. Same idea.
They just have grown-up money now. That's all.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we're going. We got our same B for B list we always use, right, Josh?
Yes.
So if you're a B for B subscriber,
You're automatically entered.
automatically interested. This is why it's so key to become a B for B subscriber,
Mhm.
because not only do we give shit away, give shit away
Mm-hmm.
once a month.
Yep.
We also give away random stuff.
When we get it. When
When we get
people step up to the plate, like Dobbins, give us some stuff to give away, and they want to participate, help me help you, as a wise man once said.
Help each other.
So we're going to spin the wheel 5 times. We're going to pick 5 people. If you can jot these 5 people down,
I
because
already got it going.
then we will give this list to Dobbins, and he's going to take it from there. So
Gotcha.
let's spin this wheel first for the first person.
Are we gonna announce who the name is?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Speak numbies.
Ooh.
It's a long spin.
Wow, that was a long
17.
spin. Number 17.
17. Ooh, this is going to be an OG. And this OG is Neil Modisherd. Neil Modisherd.
I'm gonna have to get the official spelling,
spelling.
from you.
Yeah.
Ah,
Neil,
okay.
what did you put? Neil M.
All right. Yeah. I wrote down a number of them, so we
right.
can reference it later. It's easier that way.
Perfect. Next one is number 2.
You can't look at the big numbers, only the small number.
Guess the number. What do you think it's gonna be?
81.
102.
43.
Oh,
133.
133. 133. Who
Ooh.
are you?
Let's see. Let me scroll down. Scrolling. Stephen O'Brien.
Stephen O'Brien. I don't know
Steven.
any of these names.
No.
That makes me happy though.
Big shouts. to
Makes me happy.
Stephen
You're about
O'Brien.
to.
As much as
Now everyone knows it's not rigged.
yeah. I mean, I love when a familiar name pops up. It's great. But when a non-familiar name pops up, it's like, oh wait,
Yeah.
we do reach people.
Stephen.
We do reach an actual audience.
Let's see. And this is he was a newer B4B subber. Let's put
Newer.
it that way. Where'd my mouse go? Holy crap. I
Gone
lost
forever.
it. Here we go. We're going to pick 3. Spinning the wheel.
58.
67.
I play this game with groceries. You guess the groceries.
I'd cry.
120.
120. 120. What do we
Wow,
got?
Let's see. 120. Josh Rivera.
Josh Riv.
Josh Riv. He was in the chat a little while
He
ago.
was. There you go. There's a familiar name. I thought you were going to say Josh Garcia.
I should donate.
He donated enough.
Let's see. Going to pick number 4. Let me spin this wheel one more time. Ooh, it's swift. I'm saying 16,
75.
even though we already get 17.
Oh, whoa.
No,
Two.
number 2.
Two.
That might be
Holy
the lowest number we've
shit.
ever drawn.
Dylan Day.
Dylan Day, number 2. Shouts to you.
Dylan Day.
Is
Dylan Day.
still an active listener?
Big
Who?
shouts.
Or is this just a subscription that he forgot about?
This is definitely something I forgot about.
Yeah, I don't
Argument.
can't say off the top of my head. But you never know.
Hey, the money's
He's going to
coming
get the
in.
packages and be like, what the fuck is this?
And last but not least, number 5, the 5th winner of the calendar this week. Let's see. Of the More Than More calendar this week.
69.
69.
69.
I'm going to go 151.
Hopefully.
32.
Oh, so close.
66.
That was oof. 66. Who are you?
66. Lucky number 66. You are Dan DeVow.
Dan DeVow.
Dan DeVow. I believe that's double D 603.
Double D 603.
I'm pretty sure that's who that is.
I love that. Damn. So this is all you had to do, give us a few shekels.
Yeah. That's it. Now you won something.
Now you won something. Look at that.
Now you get a calendar that you can put all the dates up there
Beautiful artwork.
with wonderful photos. Great design.
I like that Raph is bartering in the chat.
What is he? Is he wheeling and dealing?
He's trying to trade air fresheners for Prince.
I don't know what happens in that chat oftentimes.
Raph, if you have dual stock air fresheners for More Than More, something to, I mean, hey, I'll give it to Sam. They probably still smell amazing.
Yeah. Never know. So that is this. Actually, no, we didn't even get into the B for B.
No, that was literally
It's just the game show.
that was just let's give shit
That
away.
brief thing, yeah. So, what is the B for B, you ask? Well, if you don't know what it is the way we keep this train rolling. So you can go to our website, revivalmotoring.com/B4B, where you can sign up for a sustainable donation. What is a sustainable donation? Well, that is one time a month. You'll be charged a particular amount, $2, $5, $10, $20. You can mix and match whatever you feel like giving to us. That is how we keep this podcast and the other podcasts associated with the Revival Motor Network going. We have, bills to pay. We have a roof over our head. These lights aren't cheap. So we don't hit you with ads for the first, 20 minutes every episode. We just get right into it. The shit starts spewing out of our mouth instantly, every single time. So We had ads before. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just we didn't want 5, 6, 7 ads up there out front telling you to buy this or buy that, or what underwear we're wearing, or how to control your genitals. We just wanted to bring you whatever we can, El Natural, just direct from the teat. That is Revival Motoring. So you can sign up to that on our webpage for the B4B. That's where you can sign up. Help keep things going. We have some other merch up there. Obviously, we sell coffee. We sling the beans. But the best, easiest way to do that is sign up there. If you cannot contribute monetarily, we get it. It's an economic sad time. Nobody's recognizing it, but it's fine. We know more than the government anyway. If you want, you can send us some news. You can hit us up with some crazy photos, some different stories you find along the internet. If you happen to work for large vehicle manufacturers and you want to spill the beans before you quit, just let us know everything. It's fine. Just send it on over. We won't name you on the podcast.
NDAs aren't real.
We'll just say anonymous. That's all. But yeah, if you want to send us all that sort of stuff, right on our Instagram at Revival Motoring, or directly to us between myself, Chuck, Corey, and Shook, one of us will get it. We'll probably respond. And if it's good, we'll talk about it. So you can contribute that way as well. So we also have a metric to judge how good each and every episode that we present to you does. With that metric, we, it makes us feel good or bad for the rest of the week. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes I don't after hearing these things. No, I'm just
Sometimes maybe good.
Yes,
Sometimes
maybe shit. But it is called the BPL. That is the bucks per listen, and I believe Corey has that numerical this week. How are we doing?
We're at 1/5.
1/5.
1/5 a buck.
Oh, okay.
For people not good with math, it's 20 cents.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
at
that's
20 cents per listen.
Wow. We're out of the teens.
Josh getting a little sleep tonight.
That might help us out,
A little sleep tonight.
maybe, or it means something else is going down.
It's a little sleep tonight. Yeah, we're at 20 cents per listen. We're on the rise. We, our all-time high was 25 cents, but that was last month. This is this month. So we got new goals to hit.
New year.
New quotas, new goals. With that being said, if you can't donate monetarily, what you can do is you can share stuff on Instagram. And that's always helpful to us as well. So what I'd like to do is I have 5 of these stickers that are from a video that I find hilarious. It says his hair whack, his gear whack, his jewelry whack, his foot stance whack, the way that he talks whack, the way that he doesn't even like to smile whack. With my Revival Motoring, we're tight as fuck, except you can't write that. So I didn't write that. It's a little Revival Motoring logo. It's a little sticker. It's a little bumper slapper style here.
Slapper.
So I'm actually can send stickers out, unlike Shook. So I have 5. So Josh is going to have to help me with this because I won't see it. But the first 5 people to just repost any one of our reels or any one of our video things. What do they call them? Reels on Instagram, right?
Stories or reels. Yeah.
Stories are real. Well, no, stories. We need someone to repost
We need a
a
reel.
reel. Yeah, repost reels. First 5 people. Josh will tell me who they are. I'll mail them out.
Yep.
There you
Go.
go.
And I won't look
You're
at
getting-
my phone until we're done.
You're getting free stickies just for sharing something.
Sharing.
Listen, guys.
Literally
I'm struggling for sleep right now.
Literally.
There should already be 5.
a millisecond worth of tap with
Yeah.
your thumb.
Get a free sticker,
Get your thumb out of your bum and just, tap your phone.
and that's it. And then I've got literally boatloads of these dumb ideas for stickers. And instead of putting them into production, I'm just going to make a few, and we're just going to do random stuff like that
Yep.
because it's fun.
I'm into it. And
Literally
we can
what
just
I
give
do.
them away. Yeah. We can give them away. It's the best part.
This is nice and easy for me.
Hey,
Limited quality is the way to go.
Vinyl's
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
Quality,
It's
quality over quantity
Yeah,
has
there we
officially
go.
been started.
There we go. There's literally 5. So 5 you're going to end up with this. Hey, maybe no one thinks it's a good sticker. And maybe I'm the only one who thinks that this video.
I would like one of those stickers.
You want one of those stickers?
I'll share something.
I can
right
make
now.
that happen. But yeah, share something. First 5. I'll mail it out to you. Josh is going to collect the info. It's going to be a collaborative effort, but we'll make it happen.
Yeah. We'll,
Also,
do it.
my chair is sinking.
We'll get it done. That's
Shook didn't do it this time.
how well things are going here. Our chairs are sinking, bridges are falling,
Yeah, first 5 people, make it happen.
our pets' heads are falling off. ZHP_192 in the chat. I usually, and Chuck usually nails it. I forgot. We do have a PayPal, info@revivalmorning.com if you want to skip YouTube entirely. And I'm sure if you found us on Venmo, you can do it that way too. So we appreciate that. Thank you very much. Do not feel like you have to do that.
Here's my thing.
mhm.
I got an idea.
Okay.
You have Venmo, right, for Revival?
Mm-hmm.
It's Venmo's got QR codes, right?
Yep.
We put the QR code up on the screen.
That's a huge thing in the YouTube world now.
What are we doing? What are we waiting for?
I can put it. Matter of fact, we're gonna one up.
I'll print it.
We're gonna
I'll put it on the whole fucking wall.
We can put it right on the stream, bottom right hand corner of the stream.
The Venmo link, or just
We can Venmo, PayPal, have them all up there.
Yeah. Well, fuck. I mean, does YouTube take a cut of the cut then,
Yeah, but then nobody gets.
or
to
does it
see
go through the stream?
It goes through. That's a direct, right? That's the only unfortunate part. As YouTube takes their cut, we all know that. Nobody's shying away from that. If it's in the super chat, they take a significant cut from that.
Yeah.
So yes, we see more of it if it were if it were Venmo or PayPal direct. However, it's not directly in the chat. That just alerts my phone, which kind of takes the fun out of it. Because in the chat,
turns
it's funny.
it into like
and-
a bidding war.
Exactly
Like, that's
right,
what
and it's just
happens,
like
yeah.
there's been a couple times, or it's generally or genuinely funny. Whether it's P Coots with here's $2.99 for your mother, like whatever. Like it's funny to see in the chat, and everybody else gets to see it. So
Jordan overdrafts a bank account.
right, he keeps doing it.
Hey, you can always just have the Venmo slide in.
Right, we could put it physically on the thing if people wanted it, or hell, even links to the website and stuff like
But
that.
anyway,
yeah, we can do different stuff like that.
anything's more than zero. So
Yep.
feel free.
And even like we always tend to say, it's like, hey, get your mother into us, tell your friends, your family, doesn't matter. Share
So
us.
the truck driver outside who was so curious about what we were doing in here.
He's very curious. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
watched a
imagine
lot of videos that
walking
start out
into
like this.
Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it'd be pretty weird.
yeah.
We've had like multiple dudes walk into the studio in the past. A cop, randomly.
Josh and I are here. What are we watching?
You're breaking and entering, sir. This isn't a public building.
We're watching the This
like
versus
This
That
versus
off
That.
road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he just
Amazing.
walks in. He's like, hey. And we're like, hey, how's it going?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
What can I do you for?
So yeah, these are ways you can help out. You gonna
Yeah.
share stuff?
Ooh, and I had one more thing.
Uh-oh.
Our
Mystery box.
group of listeners, or
There we
from
go.
our
Matt
group of
Wood.
listeners.
See,
Big shouts to Matt Wood.
it's here.
$1.69. How
You're
about a
gonna
generous,
get 9
generous man?
cents of that.
I did screenshot this. His name was Carman Cam.
It's not anymore.
No, I think he changed it.
No, he was in the chat earlier.
Yeah. Carman
Oh,
came with
okay.
us
You
in
know
the
what?
chat.
Excuse me. Instagram. His
Oh.
Instagram name. I always thought
Oh.
that was Carman Cam. But Cameron BL Redcam1 sent me a package.
A package. Are we gonna open it up live on air?
I'm gonna open up.
Weren't you supposed to send him a package?
No.
No.
Oh.
Were we?
Wasn't
No,
he the
maybe
one that
we
was
did.
complaining that he
No.
I can't remember.
No, he wasn't the one complaining. The man complaining.
There he is.
There he is.
Speak of the devil.
I believe this is you, Cam, right? Unless I'm confusing my cams. You never know. Either way. Somebody sent me a... Matter of fact, it's addressed
Podcast Daddy?
to Podcast Daddy,
Hell yeah.
which is cool. I didn't even know this was coming.
That
I believe
mustache,
Kyle
baby.
received it. All right, it is him. Big shouts to him in the chat. We're opening this live, so I don't know what this is. I'm hoping it's appropriate.
I'm hoping it's not.
We have a sticker. Oh, this looks like a hat.
We're all gonna take turns wearing it.
It is a hat that says "To be fair."
To be fair. There we
A
go.
lovely hat from Cam. Thank you very much. And this
To
is
be
going to
fair.
go right on our shelf because we did want new stuff for the shelf.
We did want new stuff. I see some other people already been adding their new stuff, so we gotta
There-
take down some old stuff.
So yeah, there's been some contributions. Dylan, little Dilly from Topics Under the Stairs.
Big Dilly.
I was on a show with him, and he gave me a gift, and that is those sunglasses that have the dust on them. And then he also gave me a fidget spinner, and there was something else, but I forgot what it was.
What a generous man.
Oh, it was a Bart Simpson with titties pin, which I immediately took home, and I went, "Oh, this is perfect for my wife." I was going to give it to her. I showed her it. She was looking at it. Ha ha, funny. Travis, the elder,
Took it to his room.
Comes over. Comes over. I show it, or she shows it to him, and then he just disappears with it. Never seen it again. It's gone. I don't know where it is.
You gotta put the house in the lockdown.
You gotta do something.
You gotta shake these people down.
It's wild.
They're stealing your property?
It's just wild. It's wild. I don't know where it is. Somewhere in his room. Maybe it's in his sock drawer.
Jeez.
I don't fucking know.
You're getting bullied out of your own house. Be fair.
Yeah. To be fair.
That's it.
Oh, there we go. Put it right on the end.
There we go.
Want
That
to
is-
cover some news?
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't too much, but I'm definitely down to dive into whatever you got.
Yeah, we might have a little. News.
The news.
There was everybody knows that Hyundai Envision 74,
Yeah. I saw this.
and it was teased many times over. Blah blah blah. You know, at one point they said they were going to put it into production. Everybody thought that wasn't true or was true, and then they backed off from that. So, from what I'm hearing, a story from South Korea says Hyundai plans to build 100 examples of the Envision 74 concept. Of those, 70 would be road-going models, and 30 would be race cars. Production allegedly begins in 2026. That's all I got.
That's it?
That's it.
What does it look like?
It's the Coopy, very angular. Kind of looks like a 280Z
280Z. Really?
ish.
Okay. Ish. I see Josh is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's quite a futuristic looking vehicle.
I'm gonna go with.
It looks like it would be in Blade Runner.
Oh, okay.
Or
Okay.
Total
okay.
Recall.
This thing here. Okay.
Yeah. I don't
Envision
even know if we
74.
can show that, but
pretty
there we go. We
cool.
can show that at least.
Z-ish.
Yeah.
What do we think it's really going to look like?
Well, they claim it's that.
Supposedly it's going to be pretty damn close to
No
this.
way.
Yeah, especially if it's only like 70 of them.
And that's what I'm saying. It's
oh.
like,
Okay.
this is gonna be like
Like that side photo, I still like.
300 grand.
Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. I guess it can look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely going to. And again, pessimistic.
It's a sharp looking car.
Pessimistic here.
What's with the black and red buttons on the side? What do we think those are?
I don't remember.
Start and stop.
Was it electric? Is
yeah,
it
I was gonna say,
electric? Is
cut
that
off?
why
I think it's like the
hydrogen?
Like race car.
I don't know. I can't remember.
So can this be on the road or is this like a
They
a
claim
track
that
only thing?
70 of them
70
will be road legal.
70 of how many
100.
What are the
100.
tanks in
Okay.
it?
Hydrogen?
hydrogen?
Holy
Yeah.
shit, it's a hydrogen powered car?
We'll see. I don't know if the actual production one will be.
On.
Yeah,
Emission
I'm
capable of driving
skeptical.
600 kilometers. It can be refueled up to 80% SOF. What is that? What does SOF mean?
Uh,
All right. SOF. Okay, in
I-
just 5 minutes.
yeah, it's something with hydrogen. I'm gonna go with.
Fast refueling. All right, well, cool. I mean, did I miss this whole thing? Did we talk about
It's
this?
been a
I've never
while.
seen this.
It's been out for a while.
Yeah, the
We-
concept's
we-
relatively getting old.
Oh,
It's been a few years.
yeah. Yeah, we've talked about this
okay.
a handful of times.
I remember the Volkswagen Beetle looking thing.
Yeah, and that actually did come out. But that's neither here nor there. That's just something that, again, if there is 70, we will probably never see them. Maybe at a concourse someday, but they probably won't be driven. And that'll be that.
What's lame?
Weird move for Hyundai, but
I think it's
I don't
more
know.
just to get brand
oh yeah, 100%.
notability.
Josh and I often ask each other this question where, like, what brand is, like, really kind of getting it done right now?
Oh, 100%.
Hyundai's doing a bunch of weird stuff right now.
Yeah.
I mean, although I'm not the biggest fan of the little pickup truck, they still make a little pickup truck.
Santa Cruz
Santa
into
Cruz,
it. The Ioniq 5, big into
What's
it.
their big SUV? They had everyone. The Palisades? The
like-
Palisades?
No, are you talking about the new electric one?
No, it's like they're big, like, full-size SUV. Like, they were selling like hotcakes for a while. I don't know.
Or are you thinking of the Kia?
No.
The,
Oh,
Kia
that's
and
what it
Hyundai
is.
both have one.
Yeah, but there's a new one that like is just
Palisade. Thank you. Yeah.
It's Palisade.
Yeah.
Well, there's another one that's like a 3-row. That's I think maybe electric.
Hyundai's also got a ton of recalls right now.
Do they?
Well, they also can't seem to make an engine.
What are they-
that's a
what are they for?
2-liter that
I have
lasts.
no idea.
All right, let's see. Google knows. Josh, your finger's going or what?
Yeah.
Is it just for like the Kia Boy stuff, or is it?
Probably.
Fire risk as of September 27th. 3.3 million Kia and Hyundai vehicles issued to park outs. Oh, yeah. I think I read this story.
Oh yeah, from a brake fluid leak.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Not good. Not good.
They also genuinely just can't make small engines that function for very long periods of time.
Hyundai in particular.
You know,
Well, and then they released that sport line that everybody was getting those thousands and thousands of dollar tickets in California for, because they had like the exhaust switch.
They just
Oh.
wouldn't register them.
Right.
that
I've
one
seen
guy.
videos of that. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was driving
'Cause
around in
if
track
it's-
mode.
Yeah, if you have it in N mode, but you can like set it so that it's in N mode when it starts, and that violates some stupid sound ordinance in California.
Right.
And so like they have, but like you weren't gonna convince Kia a dealership to like go make it reprogram the car so that it's not possible to start it in N mode.
You ever going to go back to California? What's wrong with that place?
Everything.
well,
I know Sam's
you're
there.
not the only
Sam's
person
there.
asking me that.
I just-
I still have my place there. My car's been parked there for a while.
It's just like the forbidden fruit because I look at it, I'm like, man, that's some good weather, but it's California.
Yeah, like what drove me away was the cold. Hasn't been that cold.
Right. I think long-term investment, 20 years here, you'll be pretty good.
20 years
Looking out.
here, dude. It's gonna be 85 degrees right
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
mean-
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like that long-term thinking.
I'm desperately missing the canyons
Mm-hmm.
because
You got New Hampshire. Well, when you can get past the
yeah, that's not
roads being
The
flushed
raging
out.
rapids.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but that's not outside of my driveway.
No,
No.
certainly not.
That's true. Right.
You know, a Tuesday morning used to be wake up and go for a canyon drive by turning left out of my driveway.
Yeah. Yeah, that could. That has its benefits.
Not quite the same on Cape Cod.
No. At least you can go to the beach though. Let's see. Do I have any other? Yeah, not much.
So
Other.
I see that thing. See, go up the Russia EV.
Yeah.
I wanna get eyes on this. I want to get a kind of
wanna
a
pop
group.
this
I
thing
want to
up?
get a group opinion overall.
All right.
I didn't look
Oh,
at
God.
specs of the whole thing.
Is it modern day Lada?
It's something.
It's
It is something. It's
and I have an opinion on it. That might be a little out of pocket.
I'm ready for it.
Oh my
no,
Jesus.
No.
Jesus
Fuck,
Christ.
no. Why are the windows so small?
I don't think it's that bad.
Why
What
does it
the
look
fuck
like
are you
a
talking about?
90s
Here's the thing.
knockoff Barney?
So, all right,
head?
this right here, let's call it this section, gives me Aztec vibes. If you look real quick, this looks like something Will.i.am designed, and that's never good.
That's fair.
It
It looks like somebody took a bike pump and overinflated the body panels.
Yeah, what is it? It looks like a Nissan Cube that like got stretched out in the front.
is this? Oh my god! It doesn't even have. It's,
No, that's
those
all
are
one
pins.
piece.
Those are pins as
Yeah.
well, holding it on.
Yeah.
What is the story?
I
I think
of
the
this
whole
thing?
front slides off.
I think this thing is designed for maximum efficiency.
It's called the Amber.
It's just Russia's Honda Element.
I think you eat your whole family in there inside of it.
Just eat them.
And I think it's meant for maximum efficiency, where you got nice, smooth aerodynamics to move air all around the car. See,
Oh my god, that shot's even worse.
see how the air would kind of go along on the side of the headlight and swoop right along the side?
Yeah,
Look at that.
Right, that
maximum
swoop.
aero.
the swoop. What is this hole for?
I don't know, but why is the
That's
back
where your
clenched
other
out
child
with
can
pins
breathe
as
from.
well?
It's the porthole for the children.
The back is also held on with pins.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
What is
I have a
happening?
feeling this is probably something that's
There's no way
either
it's
very,
real.
very, very, very far from being done. My personal theory is that is their version of camoing a car
Oh.
in production.
No, it is. Machine is a product of Moscow Polytechnic University, which is attempting to build an EV for the Russian market. So there's a bunch of college kids.
Oh,
Isn't Elon already doing that?
for the
I don't
Russian
know.
market? No, they want their own stuff.
I guess you can say they succeeded, if only because the blob made it past the render stage and actually exists in metal.
So I in my mind, I saw this photo, didn't want to read it because I was like, well, I don't really care this much about it. But let me make up my own mind about this. So my own mind, it was they built a vehicle
Fixed.
and there's a chassis of a vehicle, and instead of having actual physical body of it, they just made that like 2-piece like plastic shell that goes over everything
to cover it all. It's sort of
while they're developing it.
It's sort of like sweeping something under the rug.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? We can make this look tidy, but not really be clean.
Yeah.
Let's just pop a cap on it.
Yeah, it's just like it's 2 giant pieces of molded plastic go over it. Now, I think, personally, you take that off, I can squint my eyes a little bit. I can definitely see a bit of a CUV situation going on there with some more appropriately placed panels, maybe more than 2.
Yeah. Right, because I don't think, well,
I mean, I'm making this whole thing up.
Russian crash standards are going to be way different than the US's.
Yeah.
I've seen that cow video, which is wild. But, yeah.
Cows. But you think about it, look at the door. It's like, the side step is tough.
The side step.
The side step's tough.
I'd even call it like rugged. It's a rugged
It
side
looks
step.
like those minivans for handicapped people as the chassis. Where
I
it
just
like
got- yeah.
cladding on them.
Those are like the steps I just climbed up to get into that tow rig to drop off the CRV. You know,
Why do you bring in the?
I had to show them where to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
motor
because
has
apparently
seized.
pointing at a fence wasn't enough. I need to get in the vehicle and direct him through the fence.
That was 20 feet to the left of where you probably.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, you got here. That's it. Got here.
They got here and I got out of the car.
Yeah,
so I'm
that's,
good.
that's yeah. It's weird.
This thing's so goofy.
Yeah.
It's cool, but I guess if they're building their own cars over there at college,
yeah.
good for
Well,
them.
Hey, there's
They're all still driving Ladas. Nobody's gonna buy this.
I don't hate that they're driving Ladas.
I don't either. I
No.
love Ladas.
Or
you
is
don't.
this maybe this is proof of concept that maybe they can
yeah. This is
convert-
just the flex of a college being tasked with, hey, can you do this?
maybe they can convert
They're
the
like,
Ladas.
nobody will
to
give us
EV.
any resources because we're doing terrible things. So let's make our own.
Windshield, A pillar, and B pillar and side mirrors looked like they were plucked from another car.
100%.
You don't
Yeah.
say.
The back of the car looks like panel van. Yeah, it's just they did everything they needed to do to make this thing. Prove a concept. Like, yep, we did it. And they'll probably.
We don't know if it
spend-
run to drive because it's just 2 still photos of it.
Yeah, they'll probably spend the next few decades trying to get it moving.
Another funny piece of news. Did you guys see the Mercedes autonomous thing, where the government approved
Yes.
them to have turquoise running lights so
I
that
did.
police
I
don't
did.
issue people tickets for watching movies?
Because they're basically saying our autonomous vehicles are so good you can now fuck off inside of them and watch videos and movies.
I talked about it, yeah.
So we're gonna let everybody know, passersby, pedestrians, and vehicles of pulling over nature. This person is in the car, even though they're sleeping, fornicating, or watching their phone. They're not driving
While the vehicle's moving?
while the vehicle's moving.
So all
yeah.
the running lights turn like turquoise.
It's called Underglow.
to signify
Yeah,
that.
it's in autonomous mode.
Yeah,
Although I'll give it to Mercedes because I think are they at level 3 or is it a level 4?
I forgot if it was.
The whole thing's made up.
I think
levels, whole thing.
supposedly
Hey,
3. I think.
the thing I'll give them credit for is they are taking liability for the vehicle up
Responsibility
until like
for what it's going to do.
it's like they have an insurance policy on every vehicle up to like 50 miles an hour or something.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Up to 15?
No, I think it's like 40 or 50.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you're driving autonomously and it's like
Yeah.
going up until 40 or 50 miles an hour.
40.
Is it 40? Yeah.
Mercedes Drive Pilot can be used in traffic jams on selected major highways when vehicles are traveling at less than 40 miles per hour. Under those conditions, the driver can take their feet off the pedals, let go of the steering wheel, and this is where it is going to differ from other driver's assistance programs, completely take their eyes off the road.
So it's what people do already,
Right.
but they're just going to make lights.
signaling it.
Yeah.
It is
I mean-
it is the beacon of danger.
That's very true. But it makes a little bit of sense because it's like, all right, if you live in LA and you just sit in traffic perpetually,
Yeah.
okay, I don't really feel like
But how is this different from what's already happening?
The light blue,
Besides, it's gonna light up.
it's going to that's it. I think that's it. The light blue color was selected because it's eye-catching and it won't be confused with anything else. It's not similar to the color of any other lights on the passenger car, but it also clearly defines from the darker blue used by police and other emergency vehicles. The Society of Automotive Engineers recommends a specific blue shade to signify autonomous vehicle operation, but Mercedes is the first automaker to receive approval for its use. The lights will appear at the back and front of the vehicle around the taillights and headlights.
But people are already doing this without.
People are doing this while they're driving their own cars.
Without signifying, without
Yeah,
signaling.
so why do we need
everybody else on their phone is going to notice that this car's got blue lights on it?
So why are we
I drive on 95 every day, and every person's just like,
Yeah, they're not going to
traveling at a much higher rate of speed of 40 miles an hour?
Yeah, they're not going to give a shit.
I don't know. You know what this is? This is like Mercedes grasping for buyers. It's like
yeah,
Right,
well,
it's a selling point.
Yeah,
It's a marketing.
and now
yeah.
they
Marketing
can
thing.
upcharge.
yeah,
Right, now
and
gonna
it's
be
like
more expensive.
but
You
now
won't
it's
get
like
a ticket while doing it.
oh, I bought
Or-
the Mercedes EV thing because when I'm not paying attention, I'll let everyone else know, and like I'm the good person.
It's a signaling. Ooh, I'm safer. Ooh, I'm more responsible. My vehicle lights up when I'm
I have more money than the guy that has the Tesla.
Yeah,
right.
This
Yeah.
is a Mercedes.
Not these days.
I didn't know you couldn't.
Those
Can't you
Mercedes
just
are
not
not
pay
powerful.
attention to the Tesla too? That's not how that whole thing works.
Well, the Tesla thing, it needs your physical touch every few
Once in a
seconds,
while, right?
a few little bit, right? This, if from what I'm reading, if you're doing under 40, you're fucking all bets are off.
But again, I think the crazy thing is that Mercedes corporate is like taking responsibility for the vehicle.
I don't know how well that would hold up.
Well, no, like they're saying if you're getting in an accident under 40, they're basically saying, okay, that's our fault because we didn't make the car correctly.
But
The writing and the scrutineering on that,
Yeah,
it's got to
you-
be so stringent to the
Because-
point where like it's even if it was 100% their fault, it's going to be like it can only be happening between these hours of the day
that
in
state,
this weather condition.
making it or using that verbiage would be very difficult to fight, like to argue if you were Mercedes. You're taking responsibility if I crash this vehicle as long as I'm under 40.
Well, and it's in the autonomous mode with the lights on.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think it'd be very, I don't know. I think it'd be very difficult to fight that either way. It's interesting.
It's interesting.
That
That's
they're,
what
yeah,
I'm saying.
that they're
It's just like an
taking.
interesting thing that they're
They're
doing.
very confident, apparently.
I think it's another marketing thing.
probably.
I think it's written in such a crazy way that they can never be held responsible for any of it, but they can technically say it. So it's like, what can I say that will also be used as marketing? Just like these blue lights. What can we do to set ourselves apart to make people buy this
Yeah.
over Tesla? I don't even know what the price point of that thing is.
What
is it?
It was
they're
the
probably discounted
EQS?
right now. EQ, there's EQE, and I think that was the EQE.
EQE. Yeah.
Wonderful naming.
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
rolls right off the tongue.
Was it you guys that were talking about it?
I remember there was I can't remember if they actually made it. I don't know if that's the mushroom concept that they remember they were going to make it out of mushrooms and shit.
Yeah. No, that's the Vision.
Okay, maybe.
That was
All
a
right.
Gran
Yeah.
Turismo thing.
Further down the road.
EQE looks like a little SUV thing.
Oh,
So
man.
maybe that was the EQS. EQS. Yeah, there we go. EQS price. What do we got here? 2024. Starting at 104.
Yeah, no,
Sheesh.
no, I don't think anyone's paying that
Excuse me?
though.
It's going to go up to 138.
$104,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All to fucking tell people you're not driving.
I
Yeah.
definitely don't redact my comment about Tesla because those are far more expensive.
No, they smell their own farts for sure. Here's something. Chuck's in the chat, so this is good. He's usually interested in these kind of vehicles. You can buy Ken Block's absurd 650 horsepower tank track Raptor.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Who's
Yeah.
selling it?
Good question.
I say I know one of his old
Oh, wow.
rally cars is on Bring a Tree.
Now it's for sale for $195,000.
That's a lot
Yeah.
for not very functional.
Descendants. I don't see
You don't see. Oh, it doesn't list like who's
like
Actually,
who's actually selling
the
it.
active
Yeah.
seller.
NOS. There is a link to it, so let me see what that brings me up.
Oh, according to Dobbins, he also
LBI.
owns the
Oh,
Escort.
limited LBI. Remember, I think, was it Brett who was telling us? Familiar with them? Somebody was familiar with them.
Oh.
It's like in, hold on, I'll bring it up for sure. LBI Limited is exotic automobiles. I'm assuming in Long Beach. Looks like they got
Cool.
multiple cars for sale from, oh wow, the Huna truck. Interesting. But yeah, that's up there. You know, if anybody's interested. You got,
If anyone's in the
anybody's got
market,
some
Yeah,
serious
if
money.
if anybody's
Track
liquid,
Raptor.
if anybody's liquid of $195,000 and just, you know,
Hey, we're all holding out here.
yeah, something. We're all something.
Trying to.
What else do I have?
I had this thing here. I was way more excited about it until I read the whole thing, but I already have it pulled up, so I might as well.
You know,
Whole thing said a Ford Lightning electric pickup truck for only $37,000. So I thought it was just some crazy like Chuck Victory thing here.
mm-hmm.
Guess it kind of is, but it's a bit of a convoluted breakdown. So it looks like this guy and his wife, they live off grid, and they have a solar powered system combined with energy storage. So they thought it was a good idea to go buy an electric pickup truck. I still am smelling a little like the M word marketing
Mm-hmm.
with
Yeah.
this whole thing. Like this is probably maybe Ford is behind this or
Mhm.
something.
Just like when the CEO drove it.
Yeah, yeah. So let's see. The particular model they picked out is the XLT Standard Range Lightning. Originally had a price out of $60,000. He was I hate how they use this word. He was able to secure a $4,000 dealer discount.
Like he put in work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like to secure. Like I don't know. Even
Showed up and said, "Nobody's
went
buying these
fist
things.
fought
Give me
for
money off."
$4,000.
Right. Yeah. He's got
Uh,
stab wounds showing he really.
yeah. The new truck also qualified for a Colorado Vehicle Exchange Program, so he could replace his old Ford gas vehicle and have the state program give them $6,000 to reduce the dealer price of the Lightning. So that dropped it down a bunch. Then there's the Colorado EV tax rebate of $5,000. And then it's also eligible for the full federal EV tax credit of $7,500. So all in all, it brought it down to $37,000. I thought he just went in there and just like ground it out with a dealer to take $23,000 off of a truck. That's what I was hoping for.
If
He
only.
He just
Those
used
days are gone.
You see the sleeper work trucks that they're making?
The SP 700s.
yeah. They
Yeah.
just look like a work truck. And then
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
700
yeah.
They're pretty
horsepower.
wild. Yeah. It's crazy. Whipple supercharger and
Mhm.
those things are taking the internet by storm.
I feel like I can't talk today.
It's all right.
Are you dying?
You'll
I'm
get
having
there.
a hard time getting my words out.
Yeah. No, you get there.
I might try and get all amped up on sugar.
You're a
And
little. You're just. You're a little under the sleep. That's all. Little de-sleep.
As somebody who just grounded out at a Ford dealership in this week, yeah, it's not happening.
Not much. Not much left on the table
No
there.
leeway.
No leeway?
I fought what I could, but
Yeah.
I mean, $10,000, not bad. $10 grand worth of equipment.
Big shout.
That he does.
Big
That he
shouts to
does.
Chuck in the chat.
yeah. Shook definitely has the squirts right
Yeah,
now.
100%.
Definitely does.
I'm gonna give you the whole load today.
Yeah.
I got a
There's
good
a
one.
YouTube video outlining this whole thing. I started it, turned it off. So
Just couldn't make it
do
through.
what you want.
Apparently, to be honest, I didn't even know. I can't think of anything but Randy Savage in that brief time where there was the Slim Jim Man and Dave Mirra freestyle BMX.
So good.
Peace to the God.
Nissan apparently built a Z and it got stolen.
What?
This, I'm sorry, Nissan. Slim Jim apparently built a Nissan Z. It's now
It got
stolen. So I don't know if it really got stolen or if this is, again, that M word that we always talk about and throw around. But, I mean,
Oh my God, what the-
Come on. There's no way.
that boy got some
it's pretty
springs on.
identifiable.
I mean, not if they peel it off.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a new Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
400Z.
Oh, I'm thinking like one of the old ones or something.
No.
Missing cars. Slim Jim doesn't Slim Jim post a bunch of like meme shit on there?
Yeah.
Do they? I don't know. I don't follow.
I think they're like one of the brands who like talk shit to
They
people
do,
on
yeah.
their social
Very
media.
much so.
Oh, that's pretty good then. So yeah, this is probably
This is marketing.
marketing.
They hit it somewhere.
But this comes from, I believe this is the Drive, right? Yeah, the Drive. Here's a brand new sentence. Single serve meat snack purveyor Slim Jim has apparently had its custom fast meat Nissan Z stolen.
I love Slim Jims.
Fast meat, buddy.
Fast meat.
Fast meat.
A
According
Slender James.
according to a press release issued on Tuesday, so they're putting out a press. Yeah, this is planned. The vehicle was last seen in California.
Why is in California in quotes?
In quotes. Thank you.
Yeah,
It's
an
a real
active
place.
Police investigation is underway. The company is calling on its fans, affectionately known as the Long Beach Boy Gang. What?
The Long Boy Gang.
Long Boy Gang. Jeez, I read that wrong. I must need some sleep too. To get in touch with the Los Angeles Police Department with any tips to help find it. Okay, if this is a marketing thing, you're gonna fucking tell me that you're gonna further clog
Yeah, thank you.
the fucking police lines
Yeah, because everybody's gonna call when they see it.
over a meat stick car.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the police chase.
they don't care. Maybe this is just
Hey.
a ploy on the police.
ABC 7's gonna have it on the helicopter.
According to the Drive. Again, we only have one question. What are the odds that a crime actually occurred? And this isn't just guerrilla marketing.
Slim Jim car,
is.
aka hashtag fast meat, has been stolen. FR
For real.
for
For real.
those. Yeah.
Last seen unknown.
No cap.
Where did it get stolen from?
Yeah, when you put condition, meaty, and lost, this is 100%
Yeah, it's a
fucking
hoax.
joke.
It's a
Yeah,
fucking hoax.
hashtag
Find fast meat.
Yeah, there you go.
Ridiculous. You know the WWE is the highest subscribed YouTube channel?
That makes sense.
Is it really?
We were talking about that earlier and it came across my brain and then I just remembered it because I saw
Wow, I thought it was like Mr. Beast or somebody.
no, WWE trumps him. Everybody wants to watch all the old clips.
Well, if they're
Wow,
putting
that
it
makes
up there,
sense.
That makes sense, yeah.
Holy
Endless
shit.
content. Yeah, isn't it crazy?
98.6 million subs. I can't play that. I mean, dude. Oh, iconic moments. I have to admit, I get sucked into the old clips on like TikTok.
Yeah.
Randy Savage just doing his whole spiel, all the D-Generation X stuff. I mean, come on. Do you remember? I forgot what it was. It was like a meme or something that said, do you remember in 1996 when everybody who was under the age of 13 was telling everybody else to suck it constantly?
Oh, dude,
Just
suck
like-
it.
It's so fucking good. Oh my God, it was so good.
The number one gesture of the year, I would have to guess.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
year. It was the year.
It was
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
multiple. Yeah. DJ
It
they
never dies.
I had bruised
No.
hips. I did it so much.
Yeah.
There's me.
Sorry, Mom. I gave
Yeah.
you at least 1 million suckets when I was 16.
proper marketing versus having this.
Well, I was gonna say this is not like the Ford story of.
Is that a meat stick typing
Typing?
text?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is really where we're
Yeah,
That's what
at.
I
Slim-
use my Slim Jims for.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Tape
this
them to
is
my
what-
fingers.
And so your phone's disgustingly greasy.
And it also doesn't. It doesn't look real.
No.
Is it just me, or does that look like?
Is that the Reservoir Dogs warehouse? Where's the ear?
Yeah.
Food service dog.
Michael Madsen's gonna just rip the mirror off.
Honestly, it's a sick rap. It looks good.
Would you drive it just like that?
I would not.
Yeah, dude. I love Slim Jim so much.
Do you realize
You should be that guy for Halloween.
the attention you would get in that thing? And if you didn't have fucking Slim Jims to hand out to everybody,
Yeah.
you know how pissed people would get?
Yeah, it's like the Red Bull cars.
You could go
Yeah.
buy like the mini, the mini, the stubbies.
The mini ones, mini sticks.
Those are like the shooters.
Just throw them at everyone.
The shooters.
shooters.
Dude, those are the shooters.
It's like the nip of meat sticks.
Yeah, dude, it's the quick, the one hitters.
You just gotta keep a blow dart with those.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that is the complete opposite of the story I thought it was gonna be.
Well-
Did you hear about the? What was it? It was the. I guess it was when the new Focus RS came out. When they filmed the Gymkhana in Dubai,
Mm-hmm.
one like Ken's like runaround car while he was there genuinely just went missing. Has never been like seen or heard from.
Oh wow. No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
and it was like I think it was kind of same thing. It was like a pre-production vehicle. It was
Yeah.
just like on set for him to use. to like move around.
And it's just
Just
since been gone. into the
Walked away
ether.
from set and has never been heard
The
from ever
ether.
again. Yeah,
You know, it happens. It happens.
it's too bad. There's no loss.
I get this thing here.
Okay.
Tesla drivers have the highest crash rate of any brand.
That's
Fart sniffers.
I
Hey, they're too busy with their head up their ass.
23 and a half crashes per 1,000 Tesla drivers.
23.5 per 1,000. Wow. I
So-
see about
Oh, there you go.
I see about 50 to 75 Teslas a day in my travels. So I better fucking avoid those
Yeah.
things.
So
Is
let's
that
see.
a higher percentage than the Ultima?
Yes, it's the highest.
That's impressive.
You know who's in second place?
BMW?
Dodge Ram.
No, no, I was gonna say
Damn.
I'm gonna go Dodge.
Third place? Subaru.
Oh, okay.
So
Wild.
yeah, very interesting.
Everyone that buys one and thinks they can drive.
That's
snow
exactly what my
automatically.
thought was.
Yeah.
Every fucking
Everyone who
asshole.
thinks
I
they
heard
can
it's
block.
great
Yeah.
in the snow. I
Oh,
don't know
these
how
things
to
are
fucking
great.
drive, but
I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna bounce this thing off the rev limiter with my engine intake, then fucking try to Gymkhana around that pole.
Now I
out
do
it just
think
goes straight.
I do think this is only here because of that recall. It's not even a recall or whatever. I guess it is technically a recall. Because of their autopilot.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I feel like that's why this was written. So it's not
Yeah,
exactly
probably.
a fair,
Current news.
There was
a fair
another.
assessment.
There was another headline attached to that in a similar story. That's why I made that BMW joke, because supposedly like BMW drivers have the highest DUI rate.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought it was Dodge Ram.
I was gonna say I thought it was Dodge Ram.
There was something. Let me see
The
if I can find
BMW
it real
drivers are
quick.
just stressed out about the payment. That's all.
Definitely was.
Just they're driving themselves to drink.
If I'm gonna pay for it, I'm gonna drive it.
Did I say that?
Yeah, here we go. BMW drivers get more DUIs than owners of other brands.
Wow.
Let's
They're
see.
also
Oh my God, here we go.
Generally more crash.
The 10 vehicle brands with drivers most likely to have DUIs include number 1, BMW. Number 2,
Dodge.
Ram. Number 3, Subaru. Number 4, Dodge. Number 5, Jeep. Number 6, Chevy. 7, GMC is actually tied
That's
with
still a
Ford.
Chevy.
Where's Nissan?
9 Honda, and 10 Volkswagen.
Nissan isn't on the list. All that Ultimate Energy isn't getting DUIs.
No, because there's more Muranos.
Wild.
A recent Lending Tree study found that Ram drivers were the worst by a large margin, but they didn't top the list in every category, as it turns out. BMW drivers rack up the most DUIs. Next closest brand's drivers aren't even close. The study found that BMW drivers picked up 3.13 DUIs per 1,000 drivers, making them almost twice as likely to be cited for the infraction as drivers to the next closest brand. Ram and Subaru were next highest on the list, but their drivers only had 1.72 and 1.45 DUIs per 1,000, respectively. Getting fucking hammered.
That is wild.
They don't even have trucks. BMW doesn't even have a truck.
No, but they got places for your nips while you're fucking popping around town.
The
That's for
center
sure.
console.
That's what the cooling, like the cooling. Yeah, that's what it is, to keep your nips chilled. Don't drink and drive.
No, what's
do
interesting?
it.
This will lead to a YouTube I have.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the X3 is listed as one of the safest vehicles. It has never had a death associated to it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
I was
That's
like,
a
that's
win.
fascinating statistic.
I like hearing ones like that versus,
Yeah.
everything's a fucking flaming death ball,
Pretty much.
which it typically usually is.
No, it came up because if you don't mind going into a YouTube.
We can't pull it up.
No, not just discussing one.
Yeah.
So Jason Camisa did his review of Cybertruck.
Yep. Which was
I
mean,
haven't actually watched his video fully, but watched context.
I can't speak highly enough of that whole team there at Haggerty and just the production. It's
Right.
so good.
But then Matt Farah, who's notoriously a Tesla and Cybertruck hater,
Yep.
shredded his video.
I know they were having a a battle. I guess Camisa was going on Farah's podcast.
Yeah, he did. That's what I watched that on the drive up here.
Yeah.
It was genuinely amazing
Yeah.
because like Farah, and like he started off by being like, okay, like I genuinely made the mistake of like not criticize. Like I criticized Jason
And not
and
the
not like
the substrate that
Yeah.
was
and like I took Jason's video as like he should be like talking about it in the context of like Elon and the company and not like this is a review of this vehicle.
right.
Um,
Right, because
But-
you're right. There's people who would hate Steve Jobs, but like, hey, can you give me a review of the current phone
yeah,
versus
correct.
your feelings towards
yeah.
him?
And so Camisa showed up with like a 23-page document that he like emailed to him when they went live
Yep.
and just like
Pull it up. You have it for reference.
with all this like all these amazing statistics to just
Yeah.
like kind of counter all like because
Vehicle specific stuff, or was it
like
or him arguing Tesla
like
as
Tesla
a whole?
versus like
Okay.
because Matt was like, oh, like Tesla's like so unethical. I don't trust them with all this stuff. Like,
Yep.
like they claimed that he got like the or the S got the 5.4, which like isn't a thing,
Yep.
and like just all these like
A
sticking
bunch
points
of
that Matt has had about Tesla and Elon,
Yep.
and Jason just showed up, and it was just like really entertaining to watch the two of them go back and forth, and like. I think that like it was still amicable, but it was
Yeah,
just, like,
lighthearted and
yeah,
but there's
it
some
was just like Jason had the answers.
there's some lines drawn in the sand.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, and he was like, and he he corrected all any point that Matt had. He like had the stat to like back up what he was saying.
Yep.
Like he's like, I'll admit I maybe didn't give it the best delivery in the video, but it was already half hour, and so I was just trying to like deliver it the best I could.
Yeah.
But,
Matt Wood in the chat says Farah's wife also worked for Twitter when everything went down and was laid off. So
yeah,
there could be
there was something about she was on like last week or the week before.
Yep.
And there was some I didn't get it because I think she had worked for Facebook and Twitter,
Okay.
and
Jesus. All the evil.
apparently she like
corporations.
is having a very hard time finding a job or something.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's interesting.
I mean, yeah. It's in that big tech industry.
Yeah.
It's things change rapidly.
Shit stuff out here.
Yeah.
But she's like, she does like very high analytic stuff, I guess.
Yep.
So it's interesting. But
All-
yeah, it was a very good like back and forth video to watch
Yeah.
between the two of them.
Yeah. Chuck who in the chat. Farah has mega
Yes,
hatred
he
for
does.
Elon. He does. Yeah. That's kind of my thing is like nothing anybody says he's going to hate it regardless.
Yeah.
He's the blinders are on regardless of the tech or anything else. Just his opinion is formed. Just like a lot of people in the world we live in today. Don't listen. Don't let the facts get in the way of your argument.
Correct. And yeah, that was Camisa's thing was like, you're kind of arguing opinions. Like what you're talking about is opinions. I'm trying to deliver the facts.
Right. And there's,
like,
I mean,
in an entertaining way.
yeah, there's a million different things we could cite and reference that is a goddamn shame that nobody can
Yeah.
take things,
To heart
at
anymore, yeah.
at face value versus
Yeah.
just form their opinion before or after, whatever.
Or-
We gonna play a game?
Yeah, I was actually just copy and pasting these over.
Oh, perfect.
Where you guys are having a lovely little discussion.
Yep.
Game time.
Keep things
Is there any other
moving.
YouTube videos to cover? Anything good going on
oh,
there?
You know what I watched? I say loosely watched, but pretty much watched. It was on, Amazon, I think it was. I want to make sure I have this correct. Yes. Let me pull this up. No, it was on Max. Okay, so it was on Max.
Love HBO.
The Fastest Woman on Earth.
Oh, so good.
And for those who don't know, that is of we talked about her a long time ago. Jessie Combs. She unfortunately passed away. This is a whole documentary series about her life, and then her effort to be the fastest woman on Earth, and then ultimately the part that got me that I was just like, holy crap, I didn't know they were there when it happened. I didn't know they were filming it when it happened. I didn't know they have GoPros inside the vehicle when it happened.
Yikes.
It's insane.
And they were,
documentation.
everything that they show is very, very well done. It's not like a gory thing. They're not trying to get eyes on it. Like, oh, look, we have the footage. Nothing like that by any means whatsoever. It's just extremely well done, very thoughtful, very heartfelt, and it's a shame. It's a shame.
It is.
It's a crazy thing to watch how they do it. And then after the fact, everybody was extremely concerned of like, we need to recover some data. We need to make this worth it. And we need to find all this stuff to try to figure out to assemble some idea of what exactly happened and how it failed and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, highly suggest that. It was a great documentary. I think it's under 2 hours, something like that.
I can highly recommend it. I actually can speak a little bit to that.
Yeah.
I've actually gotten to spend a decent amount of time with her partner, Terry Madigan, who actually is working with Leah and the Block Foundation for the Baja stuff still.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, just like in my travels out west, like with SEMA cars and stuff like that, gotten to spend a couple of days here and there with him, and he said like he was there. He's in the documentary a lot, and like such a nice dude and he's like still like at the time it was still somewhat fresh. It was probably maybe a year and a half.
I forgot because it was like 2019.
Yeah.
When it happened, I believe.
Yeah, I was gonna say so it was probably within a year when I was hanging out with him, and it was really like cool to be able to like just sit and like be able to talk. And he's like
very open about it.
Yeah, very open about it, and like he's like, hey, we just had to do something to like kind of put it in perspective for people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an awesome documentary. So if you get a chance, I highly suggest watching that.
And you said it was on Amazon?
On on Max. It might be available on Amazon to rent or something. I know a lot of those things, those platforms usually go back and forth. What the hell was I just?
Actually, one of my favorite parts, because it kind of ties into other stuff, is she went and found the previous fastest woman.
Yep.
That was really cool for me to watch because there's a little bit of Cannonball tie-in.
Right, because that woman was
like dating or working with Hal Needham, because the car she was driving was the Budweiser rocket car, and that was like a big thing that Hal was funding, and the Cannonball ambulance was actually what they used on, when on her attempts when she crashed.
Yeah,
was taken to the hospital in the Cannonball ambulance.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. So it was cool to have see that in
the tie-ins and stuff.
And
yeah.
like, oh, that's actually another cool tie-in.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any real. Oh, Pastrana. Fucking Pastrana. Has anybody seen what he's?
No,
I didn't watch it. It popped up like right
Dude,
when I was getting here.
There's a video on. He has his own YouTube channel called Channel 199. It just says Pastrana's Final Send. And I haven't watched the whole thing. I want to watch the whole thing, but it's obviously been out on a couple of days now. So what he actually does is on the internet in like small bite-sized pieces. He's going for a full knee replacement, and he's at the age where he's like, okay, I understand. I got to slow down a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be. He even says like, I will not be pushing myself as far as I possibly can go physically after this knee replacement, because I'm going to be limited on doctor's orders, and like I have to kind of think long term to be able to walk and a handful of things. So he's like, before that, I'm going to go out and try to fuck myself up.
As only Travis could
Which
do.
he doesn't say that, but they build this ramp and device where he backflips into an angled piece of wood. So he 3/4 the backflip and gets real close to completing it, except purposely nails his front wheel on the edge of that piece of wood to then rotate into a front flip. Dude, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Because you think about it, or at least the way I was thinking about it is, wait, so that means he's backflipping and trying to get closer and closer to nailing that piece of wood so he can purposely change the rotation. But like just the thought of backflipping with the mindset of, all right, I need to hit that piece of wood. It's just wild.
The spatial awareness you have to
Yeah.
like to achieve that.
And of course, it's Pastrana, so
Insane.
he does what he does, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
So I would recommend going and watch that. That was a pretty fun one. Or like I said, those bits and pieces that I did see. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for you two.
Sweet. I copy and pasted all these over.
All right, let's roll. Let's do it. Do you want me to play you the Game of Roads song?
Play us in, Maestro.
Okay. So this is it. I'd say this is round 2 of Game of Roads.
This is round 2. You get to play.
Okay, I'm into that. I like that.
So, Josh came up with a game of roads. So it's an automotive trivia game. We need some points. So Josh will have to switch his computer over so we can get some point system going here.
Yeah, let's do that.
I got to start a new note tab so I can keep tabs on who's gonna take the prize here. Let's see.
Raise the belt.
So I think Josh's questions were all just like kind of like ask and answer. Some of mine are, some of them multiple choice. So I will list them accordingly for you. I put together some Randy's here. It's all automotive based in some way, shape, or form. What we'll do is we'll spin the wheel. And I'm going to type this out. I'm having a hard time speaking and typing, not what I'm typing. And see how many points we're playing for. Josh, you going to do the whole negative thing again? It was kind of confusing last time.
Yeah, that threw me for a loop.
Not going to lie to you.
It was very dark.
I can't remember. Yeah, we don't have to do that. We'll just go straight points. We'll just go positive.
Just go
Yeah,
positive points.
Who's got the biggest schmenzer at the end?
Yeah, we need
Who's got the most schmeckles?
we need the little spinny wheel for
Okay.
the point. Actually, I mean it's kind of entertaining to have it up on the screen. I'm not gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
I can pop that up there.
All right.
Give me 1 second. There we go. So that'll be the point system. And then what did game show wheel, right?
I mean, you could probably just use the same spinny wheel.
Because it was in order. I mean, I
That's
guess
right. You put all kinds of different things in it. That's right.
Yeah, because I forgot what I did. What is this?
So I put together some questions throughout the day. I kind of poked around the internet for some stuff. There was some stuff that I had my own questions about, and I would just went and found the answer for them.
I like it. I like it.
So I was like, what about this? But then one question triggered another thing. Before you know it, here I am.
Pondering.
Pondering.
In a healthy manner.
Oh,
It's good, man. You get the brain's a muscle. You gotta
stretch it.
stretch it.
Stretch my muscles as often as I can.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Hold on. I'm struggling finding the
Speaking of
spinny
muscle
wheel.
stretching,
Yeah, jeez, buddy. What's the?
I'm gonna find a bunch. I don't know. Oh wait, there it is. Is at the bottom?
Did you see the one you used before?
No.
All right, well, you struggle. I'll be right back.
There you
There
go.
we go.
All right, he goes struggle with that, and Josh will hopefully. Let's see.
I want to find the same one I did last time. Sorry. Let's see.
The same one you had last time was not quite nice. The picker wheel. Oh, this looks like it. I don't know if that's it, but it looks just like it. I mean, it's just a wheel.
You got one?
No, but I will if
Okay.
you need me to.
Yeah. I can't. Like I don't. My search is just not.
Is it not finding what you need to find?
I think China is currently in my computer. To be
it's
quite
Russian.
honest
We
with
looked
you.
at that
Just some-
Russian car, dude.
Yeah,
It's
that was-
it's
That's it.
over.
God.
It's a wrap.
It's over.
So how did you break up the points? Was it 1s, 5s, and 10s? Was it 1s, 2s?
I think it was like 1, 5s, and 10s. Yeah. Matter of fact, that's probably the exact wheel.
All right. So, all right, that's what we'll do. And then we'll do, let's see, how many slots are there here? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 2 10s. Let's see, let's break it up here. And we'll do 3 5s. And, oh, we can't put them next to each other because that wouldn't work. And let's see. And you said you did 1s as well?
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah. Single pointers.
Bunch of single pointers here.
You know, really
all we
break it
are.
up. A number 1.
Here we are. We'll add a little bit there. Oh, the best part is you can just make this whatever you want. Look at this.
That's why I was searching the wrong goddamn phrase.
What were you searching?
I don't even know. Game show wheel. And
show wheel.
Then I just put in spinning wheel picker, and there we go. First fucking thing.
There we go. All right. Testing it
Dumb it
out.
down,
Let's see
dumb
what
it
we're
down.
making here.
Gotta save those searches.
All right, sweet. Ooh, okay. So we got a wheel here. We got 1 point. We have 5 points. We have 10 points. There's 2 10 points. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, and the rest are all 1 point
I'm into it.
here. All right.
How many? And we have around. We're going 10 questions.
I got 10 questions.
Okay, perfect.
10 pre-approved,
Okay.
vetted by myself questions.
Yeah.
Fact checked by Facebook, so we know they're good.
Perfect.
So what we'll do is we'll go that from here.
How many hot dogs will Corey eat?
You do it's none.
I know the answer to that.
I'll do just a quick hand raise. Shout it out.
Okay.
Just let it out. Just let it out if you know
Okay.
it. Just
All right. So
Don't-
we're going.
don't
All
hold
right.
back.
We're
Yeah.
going savage style.
Here's one thing. Do you want the points before or after? Do you want to know how much you're playing for? Oh, that's right. It doesn't matter now because I'm not doing negatives.
Yeah.
All right. So first question. Let's see how many points we're going to be playing for. Spinny wheel. We're not on the screen, but we'll make it happen. We're playing for 1 point.
1 point.
Oh,
Starting off
5
slow.
points. We're playing. This is
5?
exciting for me.
Okay.
We're playing for 5 points, people. All right. Question number 1. This is a yes or no answer. Did JFK live long enough to see a Ford Mustang?
No.
No.
Josh came in first. Josh gets 5 points.
What a guess.
I definitely should have told you yes or no. But I guess if I ask a question like that, really, it's only a yes or no, right?
right.
It's how
yeah.
you phrase it.
Yeah, that in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one is multiple choice. There are 4 choices.
Oh, good.
Let's see how many points we're playing for here. Josh, you keeping track of the points?
Yeah. I gave myself
Be fair.
5. I gave myself
fair.
5.
Josh is going to get all the points.
Guys, I somehow won 1,000 to
Yeah.
3. I don't know.
Ooh, next one's only for 1. I was hoping it was going to be a big one.
Okay.
Only 1 point. All right. So Route 66 passes through 8 U.S. states. Which is not one of them? Is it Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, or Iowa?
Missouri.
Kansas.
No.
Can you repeat the answers?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh.
And he's
Oh,
going
so wait. So
Route
is this
66 hates Slipknot. That's
yeah. Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Iowa. The
Oh,
answer
okay.
is Iowa.
Iowa?
The answer
I
is
should have
Iowa.
known that. Should have known that.
Why should you
It
have
was
known
too
that?
Missouri's always.
I don't know. Oh, never mind. No.
When
I'm
you look at a
picturing
map,
something
you're like,
different.
yeah, it makes sense.
No, I'm picturing something. I'm picturing.
Yeah, see, Matt Wood, Iowa's way too far north.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. I said no.
I was picturing Idaho. Never mind.
Idaho.
Idaho.
That's what I thought he said at first because I was like,
Potatoes.
Yep.
All right.
Spuds.
Andy got 1 point. Let's keep the wheel spinning here.
On the board.
Up on the board. Big numbies, big numbies, big numbies. We're playing for 10 points, people. 10 points.
Holy shit.
Strap up. Get ready. Multiple choice here. So, which U.S. president owned a 1967 aqua green Mustang convertible? Was it Obama? Was it Bush? Was it Clinton? Or was it Reagan?
Clinton.
Oh, it was Clinton. That's a bad man. That's a bad man.
That's the first
Anybody
thought. Like,
that has a saxophone.
yeah, yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
bad man.
He's just out there fucking doing burnout, slaying women, and playing the sax.
Wow, 10 points.
That's it.
Big numbies, big numbies.
11.
10. Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, make
Pop
sure you're
that on.
keeping these down, buddy.
There we go. All right, he's got 10, 11.
Threw me for a loop with Mustang. You said green, and so I was going.
Who was
I thought
the
you were
most
gonna go,
American
I thought you were
president
gonna go
we've
Corvette.
ever
And I was
had?
gonna say Biden.
Bill Clinton. Bill
Yeah,
Clinton is America.
that's-
Yeah.
yeah.
All right,
Personified.
next one's 1 point. 1
Oh,
point, 1 point. Tiny numbers, but tiny people. Winston Churchill was born in 1874. Did he live long enough to see a Land Rover?
No.
Yes.
No.
He did.
Wow.
Was it the 1900s? When's the first Land Rover?
And 1874, he's only 26 to make it to 1900s. And he lived to like 70. 70 something? 70
Well,
something.
just think about it. He was alive for World War II, and there was Series 1 was 47.
I don't know.
I think.
No, I don't know.
He's still pretty old.
Yeah, it's
Oh, he was old as
pretty
shit,
old,
but
yeah.
So did he see it? Questionable.
He could have seen it.
Theoretically, yes. Did he live long enough to possibly see a Land Rover? Yes.
He was alive when they
Yeah.
were made.
All right. Next round. Spin the wheel.
Going strong with 1 point.
I'm gonna spin that one
That's
again
where I
because
started
that
to.
glitched and it looked weird. Want to be fair. 5 points, people. We're playing
Yep.
for 5 points.
It's good. Good.
I should have
number.
thrown some twos in here. All right. This one's actually pretty funny. In what U.S. state is it illegal to drive without a car steering wheel? Is it New Jersey, Mississippi, Montana, or Illinois?
Illinois.
It is Illinois.
Why you?
Don't ask me why I know that.
That
It
was
is
5.
Illinois.
That was 5 points.
That was 5 points, yeah.
Okay.
Don't ask me why I know that.
It is Illinois. Okay, that's weird. You know how that came up today? Quick side story.
Mhm.
So Tom,
Yep.
Talking Motorcycles, posted a photo today, and I could see in the background was his old green Mark III Jetta.
Yep.
And there's that iconic photo of Tom going down the strip in Ocean City with his arm out the window
With the
with
wheel.
the steering wheel.
Yep.
And I saw that today, and I was like, is it? And I literally go, is it legal to drive without a steering wheel? And that's how I got here.
It's only one state though.
Illinois.
That's pretty wild.
is
You'd
wild.
think that'd be like a federal, law.
You have to have a way to steer your
Pretty
car.
uniform throughout, right?
Well, it's, in what U.S. state is it illegal to drive a car without a steering wheel? So you could technically drive in New Jersey, Mississippi, and Montana without a steering wheel.
Yeah.
Illinois need a
Right.
steering wheel.
They've
Right.
established
So
that.
I wonder if that's one of those
It's like where you can't walk around with an ice cream cone in your back pocket.
or just like, or if it's other controls are fine, like joysticks and 2 foot pedals. But no, you gotta have a steering wheel.
You gotta have a steering wheel.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to drive, pre 1900s, tiller
Right. Right.
vehicles.
This next question is gonna be worth spinning the wheel.
Big numbies, big numbies.
Let's see what do we got. What do we got? What
Oh
do we
wait,
got?
who needed those points? That was
That was a
a 5.
yeah.
Fiver.
1 point. 1 point. It's a shame because this is actually kind of what started me having to come up with these questions. It's a bummer. But multiple choice. What is the driver of the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile called? Is he the hot dogger, the man bun, the OJ or Oscar Jr., or Weenie One?
Weenie One,
Oscar Jr.
Nope.
the man bun,
The man.
Nope.
No, hot dogger.
hot dogger. Oh
Hot
my
dogger.
god,
The hot
that's
dogger,
so
dude.
bad.
The hot
That's so
dogger.
bad.
I really hoped it was Weenie One, kind of like
What, Air Force One, right? That's
No,
that's
but
what I thought.
The license plate is Weenie One, isn't it?
Couldn't tell you. Isn't there multiple hot dogs? Like,
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch. But I
Yeah.
think I thought the nomenclature. Or
yeah,
maybe it's
the
a fake
hot
place.
dogger. The hot dogger.
Because I remember having this. Oh my god, Wienermobile tour schedule. Be a hot dogger
Oh yeah.
and sign up.
You could stay in the
Six,
Oscar Mayer.
six different Wienermobiles drive across the United States all year.
Are they like RVs? What do the insides look
They-
like?
You haven't
Kind of.
seen?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
some of them are.
When we finish this, we're gonna bring up photos of the inside. They're unreal.
Because I had the idea of like, ooh, a cool video. Cool video would be like, let's just hop in the potato and try to find where the Oscar
have
Mayer
trackers on 'em.
Wienermobile is. And then Corey's just like, they have a map that shows you where they are all the time. And I'm like, fuck. There's literally, where's the wiener? And it's just track it.
Yeah,
Technology's ruined
Yeah.
the fun.
it really has.
It's like Elon's plane. You can track that and the fucking Wienermobile.
Elon landed in Rhode Island last week.
Did
What-
he?
Is that
2
live
weeks
stream of
Two
the
weeks ago,
Tesla
2
in
weeks.
space still a thing?
Probably.
I don't know. That would be wild.
You remember that though?
Yeah.
Yeah, spaceman.
It's just a camera of him sitting there.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be crazy. All right, let's see. Next question. What's it gonna be worth? What's it gonna be worth?
Wait, did anybody get that?
Yeah, I mean he did, and by process of elimination.
It's
for
like
one
okay.
by
point.
process of
1
elimination.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a team effort, but it was for 1 point.
5 points. 5 points for this next one here. 5 points. What do we got here? Ooh, this one was good because I was trying to find questions about famous people who own cars, and then this one came up. What was the only car Marilyn Monroe ever owned? Was it a red 1950 Oldsmobile, a black 1954 Cadillac, a white 1956 Corvette, or a black 1956 Thunderbird?
Corvette.
Thunderbird.
Black Thunderbird.
I think it's the vet.
It's a Thunderbird. Who said Thunderbird?
I think, yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
think
Oh,
kinda
he got
both
it.
did.
Yeah, yeah. It's a Thunderbird.
I said,
I expected it to be white.
No.
I really
I
thought,
thought-
it maybe
I
was.
knew it was black, and that's why I thought about the Cadillac, but then I went, I think it was a T-Bird. I think it had a red interior.
I could really picture her behind a white
A
Corvette.
white car. That's exactly.
A 56 white Corvette.
Yeah.
Oh, bellissimo. Let's see. Next one here. The excitement of not everyone being able to see the wheel really takes away from it.
Yeah.
We
Lesson
get it.
learned.
We'll make sure we have it next
That's
time.
all right. Another 5 points up here.
Get a bookmark that wheel.
So you got to pass
Another
the
5
aux cord.
points. Another 5 points. All right. Another 5 points. I was trying to find something clever about Jay Leno, and this is what I dug up. What car did Johnny Carson leave to Jay Leno in his will? Was it a 1939 Chrysler Royal, a 1980s Mercedes SL, a 1989 Ferrari, or a 1995 Humvee?
Ferrari.
The second one.
No.
Either.
The Humvee,
No.
the Chrysler.
The Chrysler Royal. I had no fucking clue what it was.
Yeah,
Well, I know
It's
one
such
car
a
it isn't.
boring car. I was like, let me find something clever about Jay Leno, and I'm like, just like clicking through and by getting down this rabbit hole. And I was trying to find something he gave away. He didn't really give away many cars, but I found that Johnny Carson left him a 1939 Chrysler Royal in his will.
How many points was that worth?
That was 5 points.
Ooh, I'm back in the game.
I knew it wasn't a Ferrari because he does not own a Ferrari.
I honestly picture like a Cadillac. If you said cat, that was going to be my first thought. Was it's Cadillac. It's got to be something like that.
Got to be
Yeah.
What year was it?
39.
1939.
That was what threw me off. But I was like, I guess Johnny Carson could have been.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're playing for 10 points.
Oh boy,
Ooh, here we go.
Everyone, hold on to your pants.
hold on to your butts.
All right. This one here. The world's first road made specifically for cars was paved in which of New York's 5 boroughs?
Queens.
Josh got 10 points.
Oh,
Whoa.
I'm into it.
Queens. I would have thought Manhattan. I would have just been like,
I think that was a complete guess, but
You threw me for a loop with New York. I thought you were going to say in the U.S.
I knew it was New York because it had it been
that's in the
state.
world.
Yeah, had it been because that was the
The world's first road made specifically for cars was paved in which of New York City's 5 boroughs? It's the Queens.
Queens.
Well, I have a good one that I won't say right now, but I'll give it to you after the
Okay.
show.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
How many? What
That
number?
was 10 points.
What
And
number question are we on?
We're
Just
on our
curious.
last question
Oh
right
boy.
now.
Okay.
shit.
Holy smoke.
Finals.
I think you got this locked up, Josh.
You're at 21.
We're about to find
I'm
out.
at 20. Yeah, I'm at 20. He's at 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, and you're at 11. So I mean, you're right. Depends on what this is, but we'll see.
We're spinning the wheel, people. What do we got here? We're playing for 5 points.
Ooh.
Oh, is the wheel going to stop? It's going to stop? All right, we're playing for 5 points. All right, last question here. First manufactured in 1982, what was the first American-produced Japanese car? The vehicle rolled off the assembly line at the Marysville Auto Plant in Ohio.
Honda Civic. Or Honda Accord?
Honda Accord.
Oh.
Honda
I
Accord.
feel like we talked about that fairly recently.
It was within the past few weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just knew Honda was the first person to
Honda
come here.
Accord.
5 for you, and that brings you to 5, 10, 15, 20, 22.
22. Who won?
He did.
By how
And won.
much?
2 points.
Oh.
Yep, 2 points. Then it was me, then it was Andy.
I'll be honest with you, it's way more fun finding the questions.
No, there's so much good.
There's great trivia.
Yeah, it's just like it's almost useless knowledge.
Oh, dude,
but
just-
knowing it's fun.
It's just random junk knowledge. Also, it's not even really knowledge. Some of it's just like blind guesses.
Yeah,
A little bit.
which I'm all about.
Oh yeah, just throw it
Makes
out
you
there.
feel even
like, yeah.
better. You're like, I'm
Yeah.
so fucking smart.
Yeah, I fucking knew that.
Oh, dude, you should see
Throw
how
some
I
shit at the
scream
wall
at
and
the
see what
TV. In Jeopardy.
Jeopardy. That's what I'm thinking.
Just yell at the TV.
The wrong answers.
Just scream belligerent.
Who is?
Well, I say it's funny watching Jeopardy whenever there's like a category related to cars because everyone's oblivious.
Oh my God, there was something. Shit, was it Cars or was like 80s movies or something? And I'm like, I am a god. After I watched the whole thing, I'm like, I'm a fucking god. I'm like, how did any of these nerds get all these things wrong? But meanwhile, they could,
no,
you know,
Yeah.
do all sorts of other stuff.
Can spell onomatopoeia without writing it down.
Let's take a look at the inside of an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Yeah,
Show me the
we're
luxury.
gonna pop this thing up. Where is it? Where are we going? Want them wiener tours? We got them wiener tours if you want.
We got a local. We got the LL
I said that
Bean
for a
booth.
while it was on Airbnb.
Really?
Yeah, there was like one of those like weekly special things they did.
I mean, they're pushing real hard for hot doggers.
Shop swag, baby.
Who would
Where's
want to
the
wear that
Wienermobile?
uniform?
I think you might just have to like Google
Internship.
it, Josh. Like,
Yeah, I think so. Let's
yeah,
see.
like Oscar Mayer Wienermobile interior. Because we found, I don't know, it might have been the drive or something posted.
There was, because we went through these photos before, and it is wild.
Yeah, there we go.
And there's different
Jesus.
variations.
So it's a play place for McDonald's, basically.
It's similar. Yeah, it's like the train. They used to have the trains. But there's some that I think this was the one that you could sleep in and book for an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much glass. It's fucking crazy.
So much glass and ass in that thing.
Yeah.
Look at that. The little wiener carpet.
Mustard.
The mustard. I like the Ripta carpet, the public transit carpet.
Right. Yeah.
Can't leave it out.
LA City
Funfetti
bus.
carpeting.
Matt Farrow would be in heaven.
Yeah, look at that. There's some TVs going on in there. Yeah, so
It's got the sky on the ceiling.
there was 6 of them. Is that what it is? There's
Yeah,
6
that's
of
what
them?
that said. Let's see. Where's that wiener?
Track it.
Let's track some wieners.
What's closest to us?
Oh, there's
Wait, this looks like
Wait,
way
there's
more.
way more than 6.
Holy, unless those are all the appearances.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what that is. That's the appearances. The Wienermobile tours year round. Our schedule is published on a rolling 2 months with addresses and times updated 2 weeks prior to each event.
Can it notify me?
I'm sure you
When's
can
the
set this
wiener
up.
near me?
Let's see. Let's
Do,
put in
02860.
let's see when this 0 events found nearby. It's coming nowhere near us.
They're not trying to destroy it.
Them wieners aren't around in the winter.
Yeah, they know. It's only
Let's
2
see.
weeks.
Let's just
New
see.
York?
Just see Massachusetts in particular. The closest
New
that
York.
wiener's
New
coming
York.
is New York.
That's
New York
upstate,
right now.
too.
Yeah.
When's it happening?
Johnson.
January
BJ's
26th.
wholesale.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
bro.
grand opening.
You giving out free
That's some
samples?
competition.
Yeah.
Ithaca.
Oh, no, it's BJ's.
BJ's,
not Costco.
Ithaca.
BJ's in Ithaca.
It's amazing how many wieners are tied in with BJ's.
They got to compete with Costco, so they're
Right,
dealing
they-
the Oscar Mayer footlongs.
Yeah.
Hey, I got that dog in me.
The Butter M Rotary Carved in Ice in Butter, Pennsylvania.
All of these up north in like the month of January do worry me.
Yeah.
BJ's Roadshow. It's just this is.
Can
just-
we go south? Go south.
Yeah, let's pop.
Go to
let's pop.
Georgia.
All right, let's.
What do we got in North Carolina?
BJ's.
Cars and Coffee Concord.
Oh,
you
yeah,
mean they go to Cars and Coffee?
They should come here.
Boy, do we have a deal
should
for
see if
you.
can book 'em.
Holy shit.
Is there any way we can get you in the area?
We'll give you
I
whatever
bet you
you
can
need.
schedule it.
I think we
We
need
could
to.
get a big turnout, and we'll buy everything but Oscar Mayer wiener hot dogs.
I think we need to.
Lassacayums, like all
Just
the
tell
good
everyone to
shit.
bring buns.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
snappy
Oh
dogs.
my god.
Well, anyway, that's what a
Amazing.
Wienermobile looks like.
Yeah. It's doing out in Minnesota. Let me guess. It's going to a BJ's. Bold and bright.
St. Cloud. Jeez.
A lot of Minnesota
Cub Roseville.
events.
What are these cups?
Well, what I wanted to look at is what it takes to become a hot dogger.
Invite us. Where's the party?
I will put in an application right now.
First name, last name, an email address, and phone number. That's what you need.
What are my
You're
qualifications?
hot doggers.
Wanted hot doggers. Apply now.
Apply.
Let me see if this. Oh my god, it really does.
What? See what the qualifications are.
Josh, just send
There's
Dessert
that.
Boy on the road for the summer.
Oh my god. Wienermobile spokesperson, aka a hot dogger.
1 year assignment.
Full-time paid 1 year assignment, various multi-state locations. Description: Who? You. We need outgoing, creative, friendly, enthusiastic, graduating college seniors who have an appetite for adventure and are willing to see the country through the windshield of the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
Oh my God, you get to drive it.
Applicants should have a BA or BS, preferably in public relations, journalism, communications, advertising, or marketing, though applicants are not limited to these degrees. to represent Oscar Mayer as a brand ambassador through radio and television appearances, newspapers, interviews, grocery, retail, and charity functions, to meet and greet people from coast to coast, to maintain company car. Wow, you're going to maintain the car. So you're going to take the Wienermobile for an oil change, rotate the tires. Do you have to call ahead?
Hey,
You gonna
change-
wash it?
I said, change out my hot dog water.
That's like you call ahead. Hey, you got time to flush a transmission and a hot dog? Let's see. Maintain the car, promotion, marketing, sales professionals, manage our traveling publications relations firm. Where? The hot dog highways of America. Wienermobile vehicles travel through all regions of the country, visiting big cities and small towns alike, bringing miles of smiles to millions.
How many accidents have Wienermobiles been in?
Come on. That's a great trivia question.
Competitive salary.
Expenses, benefits, and team apparel are covered by Oscar Mayer Wiener. I wonder if you get free bologna. Experience being your own traveling PR. Do you cut the mustard if you're an outgoing? Yep, Oscar Mayer. Hot dogger position.
Verona, Wisconsin.
Wait, you're gonna. This is how fucked up this is. They want you to mail your resume, like
Wow.
as a piece
Yeah.
of paper.
They're
There you
going to
go.
go
There you
through
go.
all of them like that.
Mail it in.
Send it on in.
That is
Become a hot dogger.
It's a shame you can't send like an audition video and then we could watch them. Just people just jamming hot dogs in their
I've been
face.
a wiener lover for so long.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anybody eat a hot dog like this? Sir, that is not your mouth.
Sir, hot dogs don't go there.
Sir, how did you do that?
see a magic trick.
To be a wiener, to be a hot dogger,
Hot dogger.
you know? Oh, boy.
Amazing.
Oh my god, the Wahlberg dude! If I could get the Wahlburgers truck here, I'd win podcasting.
Hey, you got a plug.
I mean, right, yeah. Whoever sends us that photo, if you can get us a little one-on-one time, we'd certainly appreciate that.
We're getting close with In-N-Out. They're slowly making their way across.
Where is their closest location?
I think they're gonna have Tennessee next year.
I think that might be relative to the weather. As we continue to get warmer here, maybe it's just going to transition over as well.
Yeah, I think they're opening a distribution center in Tennessee though. So
Not far off,
we're getting close.
as the crow flies, if you will. Want to answer some questions?
I'd love to.
Yeah, let's do that. Why is my... Oh, okay, never mind. Where is my thingy here? All those wieners on my mind.
Clouding your judgment.
Don't know what I'm doing. Snappy wiener. Everybody loves a snappy wiener. See all. All right, let's start at the top here from Chuck Who. He asks, deep thought, what crime would get me locked up for a month? Preferably December. Merry. And he just writes, Merry, exclamation point. It sounds like he's having a wonderful...
Oh, let's see. For a month, let's see.
They can drive that CRV off the bridge.
The problem
How
is...
does he get locked up for a month? I think maybe a first-time drug charge. You could probably get a solid month, but it's got to be like real drugs. Like you got to be like,
You could do a
Controlled
really
substance.
elaborate.
But are you
Yeah.
pushing weight or you just have it in
No,
possession?
you don't want intent to sell.
no.
Okay. That's too much.
I think you need like on the line of personal / intent
many-
to sell. You got to be like right, you got to be pushing it.
How many mushrooms does this person really need?
Yeah.
Right?
It's true.
But
I
then,
think, I think the smarter move is just like an elaborate like fake murder, and then you just like let the jig up after a month.
I think probably like a hit and run. It ends in a police chase.
A conspiracy.
That would be.
I think that's a little beyond a month.
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
First time offender.
I've watched the first 48 a couple times.
They're killing people.
Yeah. Takes them a little while, though.
I think maybe an armed robbery a month.
You think?
With
Yeah,
With
no
like
pistol
an
whip.
ice pick.
I was
You
gonna
gotta
say-
have like an ice pick.
Yeah, no pistol whip. But I think an armed robbery.
Yeah.
You could do a month.
But then, like, even if you do a month, there's still like ramifications. You're still like a criminal, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be tried, go to jail,
By a jury of your peers.
straight to jail.
Straight to jail. Right away.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of digging deep into the question. I think we need to go. But I
Yeah,
think
yeah. Perhaps, yeah.
I
Maybe.
think an armed robbery is probably the best.
I feel like that would be over a year.
I think really that would probably. It also heavily depends on what county you're in.
Receiving stolen goods over $500, that's less than jail.
Oh.
Yeah.
What if you go
That's
over?
probation.
What if you go over the 500?
Less than jail. Over 500 is 3 to 5 years.
Ooh, wow, that's a
Receiving stolen property.
A month is tough.
month, right?
A month is tough. A month is like you got to do something.
Marijuana, small quantity, less than an ounce, up to a year.
You got to do something big enough that it lands you in court with the implications of years, but have a good enough lawyer to battle it
to
down.
bring it back, right?
Yeah, there's not a lot
I
that's
think Chuck's
less
got
than
a
a
good
year.
lawyer.
Right.
It's like a fine line where I think,
It's almost as if the prison system is built to keep you in the system.
yeah,
Duh.
Crazy concept.
Yeah, interesting.
System of a Down wrote a whole song about
That's
that.
yeah. It's _ Mr. DJ 23. What are you looking forward to in the new year? Good question. I haven't even thought about it honestly. Really
I
just
to be honest, I haven't thought
longer-
about it too much.
Longer days.
Longer days for sure.
Yeah, what are we actually
after tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
tomorrow? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep, after tomorrow we begin that lovely time of year where it is not dark at 3:30. Yeah, I don't know. New year, new me.
New year, new me. That's right, baby. New year, new
That's it.
you.
More donut meats.
Yes,
donut
more
meats?
donut meats for sure.
We're gonna start working on a schedule.
Yeah, we'll be doing
That's
that.
not too far off.
No, it's very
We're
true.
gonna keep those Lock City boys. You boys are wild. March, that's out of pocket.
It's only
That's still chilly.
it's only two
That's how it was last year, too.
2
though.
months of
Oh, I know,
2
I know.
months of downtime.
I know.
It's cold. That's when it actually gets cold. I'm fingers crossed on getting back to Europe this year.
There you go.
I
That'd be a
let
good one.
way too much go last year. I had a whole plan and went out the window real
Yeah.
sadly.
Make it happen. Lil Boat 07 learned to weld this weekend. Started by welding 21 tons of steel plates onto my bulldozer.
Oh yeah, brother.
I hope you
yeah.
got real proficient at it.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing he lives somewhere in Colorado. Granby perhaps?
Yeah. Never finishing projects. What are you most excited for about Christmas?
Not going to work.
Crimpsis. I don't know. Work Christmas party's pretty tight. We've been coworkers make some pretty decent food.
Yep. I was gonna say I'm probably not gonna make anything on Christmas because we're gonna be out and about. But Christmas Eve, I ordered some food as of today, which would be pretty good from a nice little Italian joint.
There you go.
Nice.
Yep.
Lovely.
So
You're not
that'll
doing
be
the
good.
prime rib?
No, because
The rib?
it's a commitment, and I'm gonna be running.
It's definitely a big
I'm gonna be
commitment.
running around on Christmas Eve and Christmas, so I'm like, I can't. I don't want to. I need like maybe New Year's.
New Year's, you can do a prime rib on New Year's.
New Year's prime rib.
Hey, you can
That
just
works.
hang at home all day.
Yeah.
I'm getting brought onto this podcast least favorite subject, a cruise ship. So I think I'll just
Ooh.
try and sabotage everything I
Sink
can
it.
while on board. Yeah,
Are you
What
going on a
ship?
cruise ship for Christmas?
shortly after.
Okay.
Cruise ships are fun.
You like cruise ships? What do you like cruise ships?
You wake up at a different place every day.
Somebody posted.
Sometimes I already do that myself. So
I think it was on Reddit. Somebody posted like, well, this cruise ship turned out way worse than I thought it could ever turn out. And it was like their itinerary. And it said something like, I'm leaving for my trip in 3 days. They just sent me the updated itinerary due to weather. And it's like, it was this crazy Bahamas, crazy like beach island cruise. And then it's like, oh, the first day you're in Boston, then you're in New York, New York, New York, New York, New York, one day at the fucking some Key West, and then back to New York.
Oh my god! Well, you just get a refund.
Yeah, yeah, at that point.
Yeah, it's
But-
just I don't know. It's
Awkward.
that all-inclusive experience.
he's
don't
not
know.
a fan.
I've never been on one, but I know I don't like them.
See, I think my
I don't know.
problem is-
It's true. I don't like the idea of being confined on this boat, no matter how big the boat
I like
is.
to roam.
Well, the
It's a
new
lot of
ones you
Roman
probably can
doing
roam a
those
lot.
boats,
but-
dude.
I've seen
There's
them.
a lot
They're
of
big
Roman.
boats.
Yeah, I think my problem is like when I was younger, we used to go on them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just been to a lot of the like places now,
Mm.
and I'm like, it's not like the newest boat. So I'm like, to me, I guess like the draw would be like if it was like some new boat, I guess. But then I'm like, well, I think I've already been on this boat. I think I've been to all these islands.
How much time do you get when you get off the boat?
Like a
It
full
all,
day.
yeah, it all depends on where you're going, how long you're staying. Everyone's different. All cruises are different.
Most of the time, you like by the time you wake up, you're already at the port, and it leaves at like.
You wake up,
7,
you step on
8.
your
I don't like-
balcony, and there's people on jet skis.
I don't think I like the idea of sleeping on a boat either. I don't like that.
You can't.
Oh, I
tell.
like
like
sleeping on
90% of the time, you can't tell.
What about the other 10?
small boats.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
you
my
can
body-
tell.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was one storm one night that was a big boat. It was one of the Disney boats, but you could tell. You're walking and you're just like, I'm not even drunk.
I don't even like I don't even like the idea of being in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
There's so many things. I don't know if I could
Is
get.
it the depth? You just don't know what's below.
No, it's
you?
just you're in the middle of the ocean. I don't care what's below me.
I
It's
like
just
that.
if there's a problem, it's going to be rather difficult to get to me.
Yeah, and then it's just sheer panic.
Right.
With a bunch of idiots.
Right. And just I've seen a lot of bad shit happens on cruise ships, from the fights at the bowling alleys to the herpes and the water coming through the main deck.
Yeah,
seen
that's-
that before.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's why you don't go during hurricane season. Pro tip.
Yeah. I'd rather be
Go
on
take a river cruise.
I'd
Go to
rather
Europe,
be-
take a river cruise.
I'd rather be on like a little dinghy to go like fishing off the Cape.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Like,
You know what?
I'd rather
I'm cool
be on a
with that.
small
Lots
boat.
of sharks.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know,
see? Yeah, lots of sharks out there, too.
True. Just there's chum in the water. Let's see. Parking lot car show. Did you see the article? GM says no more Camaro. Ah, that's a shame. GM, yeah, they got rid of the Camaro. Last one rolled off the assembly line. I think it was last week.
Sick of being blamed for all the takeovers.
Yeah.
We need to stop this now. Red Cam 1. Hope my little gift made it there. Use KD's
Oh.
address. Big shouts. So thank
be
you very
fair.
much. To be fair, it did. Appreciate it. No poke, no love. Homies, merry whatever floats your boats. Thanks for keeping me company while I weld. Hey, big shouts, buddy. Thank you. Thanks for listening. M. Woodsky just says no. Thank you for that insightful message. 32_Coop. Have you ever had ricotta pie? I have. Have you ever had ricotta pie?
No.
No,
Love
but I
ricotta.
had
Probably not.
I had ricotta pancakes
Ooh.
this weekend. And it was a bit of a trial and error because I'm not a big fan of it.
Yep.
However, they were so light and fluffy. They were
Yeah,
delicious.
so that's
That
giving me
sounds-
like the Japanese pancake vibe.
That sounds wonderful.
Fluffy
Yeah.
ones.
Because of the Sopranos, they called it ricotta pie. So I'm like, that sounds pretty good. And one day there was a bakery near my office that I went into for something. I can't remember what. They had it. I'm like, I'm gonna buy it. We're gonna try it. It was good. It was sweet. It's
Yeah.
they turn it sweet. It's pretty good. Kevin401, what is the most overrated Christmas movie? That's a great question.
Overrated Christmas movie. Ooh.
Christmas
Snoopy?
Story.
A Christmas Story is a good one.
Yeah, that's a very valid answer.
Yeah, like it's
He's
got
right.
it's got like a funny scene or two.
It's a Wonderful Life. I just
the
can't
problem
sit-
is
Oh,
what
I've
they
never even watched that.
the problem is what they did to the Christmas Story, where they would play it for 24/7
Yeah,
for days on end, and
Yeah.
like that killed it.
it was on like TNT, right? It was
Nonstop.
just
Yeah,
on.
TBS one.
Nonstop.
But like a Muppets Christmas, underrated. One of the best Christmas
Yeah.
movies of all time. Go watch it with your family.
Is that
See what
when
happens.
Gonzo is Scrooge?
Yeah.
Okay,
I like
So
Miracle on
good.
34th
Yeah.
Street.
I can't say I've watched that.
That one's good. Santa Claus. Santa Claus is a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah,
It never gets old.
Tim Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, never
Yeah.
gets old.
Papo Shisho is my favorite.
Yeah, never gets old.
Chris Kringle. There's so many. Pan Noel. It's so good. It's wonderful. What was it? There's a conspiracy theory with that.
Oh, come on. I love Jingle All the Way.
Oh my God. Christmas classics like Jingle All the Way.
I got the turbo doll.
What's conspiracy theory
I
with?
always forget the name of that one.
There's one that's funny with that too. The one that's funny with that was it was a meme. It just showed Arnold in the Turbo Doll costume in the parade, and it just says like How the fuck did his wife and kid not realize it was him? It's like, yeah, good point.
It's double time.
The conspiracy theory with the Santa Claus is that he never actually killed Santa. The elves and Santa conspired to put him in the position to think that he did, because the elves appear in the
all
movie,
over the movie. Yeah,
all
I saw
over
that.
before he actually the Santa perishes. That's all. Not a crazy conspiracy theory. It's just part of the movie, the lore, if you will. And then, of course, Tim Allen doing a lot of cocaine with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. That's one.
I love that for them.
Yeah, it's good. They had to keep busy.
Who am I to judge?
Right. Had to keep busy, on the set of
Cool time.
Home Improvement.
All cokeheads
Yeah.
need friends.
Exactly.
That's how it goes.
Sometimes it's a 12-year-old kid. Just ripping eight
So
balls.
excited all the time.
This kid's a great actor.
Yeah, so much energy.
Jordan, MX_5. Night Style 2K24 to Infinity and Beyond. Kid's on one. He's on one. Kim401. Any special meals planned for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
Fried dough.
Fried dough?
I don't
Cooking
have
it up.
anything too crazy. No.
You said picking it up?
No,
You're
cooking it
making
up.
Oh, cooking it up. Okay.
Got a new fryer.
Yep.
Dropping it in all night.
That's it. It's a good Christmas Eve snack. Jordan MX_5 again. You're not breaking bread on the sauce stealing. We got 15 flavors of marinara. That's all I got. That's it. That's what we're gonna.
His
end
mom needs to ground him.
Mom needs to take his phone plan away.
Yeah.
it. Needs to be put in timeout.
Yeah.
I think that is going to do it for us this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Boys, thank you very much for joining us.
Appreciate you
for
joining
having
us.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pleasure to
Always
hang
a
out.
pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure to hang out for
Been
sure.
far too long.
Yes. We will be back next week. We have a special guest coming in. He's coming in from jolly old England. He will be here, not just for us. He had actual family and a proper reason to be
You
here.
make it sound
But-
like he's here for us.
I know, yeah, that's what I figured. But it will be cool to hear from him and see him. We haven't seen him in a long time. So,
It's been like 2 years.
no,
He's been in this room.
he hasn't. No.
I'm having false memories.
Last time we seen him was when we did the
Mandela effect. It's fine.
Cars and Coffee at Chris Surse's shop. So,
He's
like,
done a podcast.
has he?
Yeah, he's done a podcast.
I don't think he.
My
I
bad.
can't remember if he has or not.
Yeah, he's definitely done a podcast. We're gonna look it up.
I
We're
don't.
gonna look it up.
I don't
See.
think. I don't know because
Let's see.
he sent us some stuff.
No, he did a show. Oh my God, Chris, you did a show. I know you did.
He was in there earlier because he is currently stateside right now. Let's see if I just search Chris Saunders
No, it doesn't work.
revival
We
motoring.
gotta get better at
You
naming
gotta, I
these.
say you got to know the name of the episode.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I just
The
know I'm
episode
118.
names.
Yeah, we just that's
Chris, he's done a podcast episode, and it's been in this room.
okay.
It wasn't last year; it was a year before.
Okay. Jesus, I can't even remember that. Anyway,
I know it.
yeah,
I know it.
he'll be back.
I can picture him. He was right there. He was right there.
He'll be back, and we're going to talk to him about a bunch of projects he's got going on or has worked on, some of the people he's gotten to work with, and just to hang out with him and have a good time. He's a friend of ours. He's a friend of ours. So we're looking
guy.
forward to that. So if you are so
good bloke.
inclined, please visit revivemotoring.com. That's where you can sign up for the B for B, and then head over to our YouTube channel where you can like, comment, and subscribe for more content. We're working on some stuff behind the scenes. I have a couple episodes in the can of something that is coming out that will just be YouTube specific as well. So, as soon as that's a bit more ready, I film a few more things. I'll let you know, and we'll put it out there. Again, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for subscribing to the B for B. Thanks to these boys for being here. We will see you next week. Peace out. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Right. I have no idea what day it is.
This was the Christmas show.
It was the Christmas
Merry
show.
Crisis.
Didn't even think of that.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, are you gonna be here next week?
Celebrate. Yeah.
I'll be
Next
here.
Wednesday, 27th.
I
Yeah.
got shit to do.
We'll be here. Yeah.
It's just another Wednesday.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Heading to.
That'll be the New Year's show.
2024.
That'll be the end of the year wrap up.
Ooh. Wrap it up, B. wrap it up, B. All right.
It's a good place to end.
That's it. We're out. Peace out, everybody in the chat.
So long.
See you next time. Adios.